What up, guys? How you doing? I'll go live for a couple hours, an hour, 2 hours tops, no more than that. And then 10 from now on, I just doing 2-hour live sessions, respectfully. I'm a one person, single father, 8 kids. I do a lot of one-on-one free therapy, talks, relationships. So I'll focus on, so I'll talk about, I will talk to about that to my last day in bed, because respectfully, relationships are shit, they're hella toxic. And, you know, women are empathetic, more, you know, men are narcissistic, aka boys, and here we are today. So I just tell stories. That's all I do every day above ground. Every day above ground, I got one more day to live. So what I do, tell a story, check my cell phone, DMs, respond, all that great jazz. And then I have to do this. I choose to want to do this, because that's what, for you behind the screen, y'all in toxic relationships, respectfully, I won't ever be in a toxic relationship ever again, because I don't need a partner. I want a partner if she one time. Match energy, not take energy. So with that said, about to be 22 months single, celibate, chilling. I think it's already that time already. So once again, I'm not doing toxic relationships. If we can't do communication, comprehension, friends and associates, and that's it, I'm not dealing with that. All that toxic love bullshit, I pray for you, dead ass. And the best part, the best part, physically, that door holds you back. Only that door does. Spiritual, emotional, mentally, your heart feelings do. Because I pray, plan, hope, manifest that he or she changes the ways. You know, what will happen to Max if I leave him? There's your fucking flaw. There's your flaw. Respectfully, we forget I'm an adult, they're an adult. Somebody in the universe will take our adult ex back in. I promise you that, you know? Hello? Bueno, boy. Hello? What's up, baby? Mm-hmm. 2 seconds, guys. It's Monday. What's up, baby? Mm-hmm. Hello? Yes? I'm good, puppy. How you doing? How was school? Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Sorry, it's 2 seconds. What's up, 05? No, that's awesome. Okay, it's awesome, Papi Chulo. But yeah, I'm on a live, Papi. I'll call you right back. Is that okay? Is that a while? Is that okay? Okay, I love you guys. Call you right back, okay? Boys, I love you. I'll call you right back, okay, Papi? Guys. Guys. Sorry, my boys. Papi. I'll call you guys back, okay? Papi, I'll call you right back, okay? Vegeta? Call you right back, okay, Papi? I'll call you guys back in a little while, okay? Okay, love you guys, okay? Alright. Hi, Papi. Hey. Hello, love you, Papi, but I'll call you right back, okay? Love you guys, call you right back, okay? Okay. On Sunday. Okay, Papi. Love you guys, okay? I'll call you right back, okay? Ciao. I give my boys a cell phone. Just a little generic one, so they can call me. Whatchamacallit, we can talk and vibe. So, 2 seconds, guys. Sorry, guys. Where I'm from, I don't know, you guys are in Eastern Washington. It's hella cold right now, so my internet's kind of in and out, so I apologize. But I miss you. How you doing? How's it going? Oh yeah, no, it's my little man. So, single father, 8 kids. I preach about co-parenting. So once again, I go live, not for myself. I'm blessed. I go live for the universe. Like, preach about toxic relationships, co-parenting. You know, you don't need a partner. You want a partner. If they want you, match energy, not take energy. That's all it's about. And as an individual behind the screen, I know I make it sound easy. I apologize. I know I speak fast. I'm trying to learn how to speak a lot slower and calmer, quote unquote. I love what I talk about, and The only reason why I speak fast is my first baby mom is Latina. I'm Hispanic, Mexican American. Blue Book Conversations. Blue Book Conversation, this is the best one borrowing it. I'm just telling a story and that's it. I don't see color, I don't see race. That's Blue Book Conversation, parenting, that's all irrelevant. Respect when I say that. So, yeah. But anyway, single father, kids, 2 baby moms. Only 2. Respect with anyone that has like 4, 5, 6 baby mom, baby fathers. Fuck, major red flag. Friends and associates, not by your side. I don't recommend it. It's not going to work in your favor at all. Only if you both do what? Communication, comprehension. Try to do co-parenting best dad. But respect when I say this, you want to date single parents. You just don't myself. You think, not just myself, 8 kids, my ex and her hubby. It's called co-parenting, happy family. Don't to become best friends with my ex-wife, but even if I talk to her. So being a parent is the best job. Missy, Queens, respect when I say this. You females, respect it to be raised to be caregivers and more patient, more mind, which is beautiful. After you're more empathetic. As boys, more not men, more narcissistic. We don't have patience and we don't have to do communication comprehension, and that's why we do communication, not comprehension. That's why you're talking to a wall, and we push our partners away. We self-sabotage, and when you get 1,000 chances, not 1,001, what happens to queens? Y'all break up me or cheat on me? Try not to cheat on people because that destroys people. And as for warning, behind my ear, Genesis talks. Cain and Abel, we can all become Cains and take our brother Abel out. It's an analogy-wise. Our partner's friends because you got triggered. Control your triggers so you become triggered. The devil comes out of you. I'm bipolar, flash, a snap, a spicy, whatever bullshit term. Yeah, it's called triggers. You became triggered. The bad side of you came out. Lucifer's side: hate, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, evil, envy, jealousy. That's all of us. We can all become Lucifer's disciples. That's why. Here's the best part. How? Because the words, feelings, conversation tear out the fucking truth. Oh my gosh, lives are hard, black and fucking white. Very simple. That's why 3.5 years ago I decided to fall back. So my healing journey, 39 then, 18 at heart, 42, about to be 43. So the vessel will age, it will not stop. But 18 at heart, I'm blessed. I know all the answers to life. That's what I say. I won't ever be in a toxic relationship, ever. I realize boundaries. I know how to say no. I know how to be mean to you if you're mean to I, because I do reverse psychology. And you play dumb, I'll play dumber. You play stupid, I play stupider. I'm just warning you. You can't know words, then not open your mouth, respectfully. So I tell the boys, especially in the cyber world, this technology, it's like, technically it's fake, right? So with that said, I'm by myself here, talking to myself basically wise with you guys, and I'm on 6 platforms, 6 cell phones. What's it called? Networking, use the phone correctly. We're talking about it, I'll just tell a story and that's it. Call my day, I get on these live sessions, I don't go toxicity. When I tell people to trigger people, what's anxiety, what's depression, what's PTSD, what's suicidal thoughts, what's XXs. It's irrelevant, it was part of my life and that's it. And now I just tell a story. You guys behind the screen, like more version of myself, you worry about anxiety, depression, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, triggers, overthinking, XX, child trauma. Why don't you work on those to be better for yourself as an individual? You, not your partner, not your kids, you. It starts with you, And I say all that respectfully. And I know I make it sound easy, but why am I support team? That's why. I was a single parent for 18 years. Oh, Missy, well, Queen, you're doing phenomenal. Happy for you, respect for you, And I say I'm very blunt, black and white, right? And I personally speak like the way I'm bluntly white is to be straightforward, to put fear, the word fear. It's like a bad word. It's not a bad word. It's not even a scary word. Initially, it's because we thought, we're taught that being, fear is wrong. Like, no. I'm going to put fear in a positive manner to be more aware. So scenario, I tell the queens, I tell them my one-on-ones, face to face. Especially where I'm from, remember this, black and white. All the ghetto hoods in the whole universe is Lucifer's disciples. People narcissistic every which way. There ain't no fucking love there. It's like 90% fucking toxic love, broken codependent relationships. You have fucking poor. Remember this, everyone's got child trauma. So in the ghetto hoods, mom's not there, dad's not there, they're both not there, so you have different caregivers, and that is your 4 walls. As a kid, where's mom, where's dad, where are my parents, right? And then you go to that fucking door, go outside, you're in the ghetto hoods, like I'm in the ghetto hoods. So with that said, if you're in it, live in it, over it, try to adapt to the situation best that, and don't be in the fucking streets. Stay at home, be a homebody, or chill with your people. There's good places, go to church, your family, friends, that's a good location, but the whole ghetto hoods, fuck no. Too much pride and ego, that's Lucifer's playground. Hell on earth, black and fucking white. Toxic ass relationships, main chick, side chick, baby moms. Find out one person, respect for that ain't shit in life. Lucifer's disciple, hell narcissistic. All the ghetto, but all the suburbs, the nice areas for the most part, that's heaven on earth, every which way. For the most part, people are empathetic, who don't respect the morals and bullshit, don't want drama. Yes, you do have people in the suburbs that are bad. I get that most definitely wise, but that's how you stay observant. It's so fucking black and white. I promise you. That's why the intent is Your pride and ego as individuals. You can leave the hood, right? The analogy. But the hood leave you. That's the question, you know? That was my son in 2018, but thank you. Oh, my condolences, hugs, prayers. When it comes to death, respect, when I say this, it's in the respectful manner. Like, death's inevitable, you can't stop it. But when you fall back, you know, the intent to, like, dissect it. First and foremost, like X says, when death happens, it's called completion. The vessel that there's time, you know, the intent is to observe it, you know, what happened, why did it happen, break down the overall situation, and then from there, while you're still alive for the time being, every day above ground, cherish your people. The people you love and respect the fullest. Check in with them, make sure they're okay. Because all of us can go take a power nap, go to sleep, close our eyes, not my, you know, he might wake up again, you know. Can I join your family member? What's up, Michael? Once again, it's not my family. I'm part of the family-wise, but I'll get a hold of the squad there, and they'll get a hold of you. Apologize, I meant to get a hold of you. Sorry about that. Leave the hair long and get a taper. Some Mendoza. Taper as far as what if you can elaborate, I don't speak hair. I just leave my hair long. Where you from, Mason? I'm from Seattle, Washington. How about yourself? So with that, so once again, to people, this is what I go live for. Once again, I'm blessed in life. So much toxicity, especially in the ghetto hoods. Toxic ass relationships. It's like I don't miss none of them feelings at all. My coworkers, my customers, Georgia here. Oh, how's it like in Georgia? You know, that's how I preach what I preach. That's how my tattoos. They be like prison tattoos. I go, yeah, I like to assume that. It does not hurt my feelings, but no, my tattoos are mapped to life, black and white, very simple. You know, the answer to life is the person mirror. All you ever knew was you. The end. Welcome to life. So now, can you comprehend what I just told you? That's the question. It's good and nice. Seattle's good for the most part, the south side. I mean, the north side, the suburbs are good. Downtown Seattle, the south side, that's all the ghetto hoods. You have nice areas in the ghetto hoods for 5 minutes, then you're back on the block. So if you want to have a healthy relationship, healthy lifestyle, you go to the suburbs. Don't go to the south side of Seattle. It's cheaper for a reason. Remember, all the ghetto hoods are cheaper for a reason. You can buy businesses, homes, whatever, but yeah, you're in the ghetto hoods. You're in a nice area for 5 minutes, and you're back on the block. If your kids can't walk the streets freely, yeah, it's not a good area. That's why you got a good deal on your house, whatever, your business, so on and so on. Do you know who Upchurch is? I'm sorry, I don't know what it is. Check a cold one. Respectfully, I don't eat alcohol. As an individual, don't tell me I drink alcohol, which I call a dog Kool-Aid. We get my tattoos. The vessel's fucking weak, so this shit hurts. So I drink like 5, 6, 7 fireballs, that white monster, cup of ice, and just chill. And then the body up, so it stings. I don't feel basically anything wise. That's the only time as an individual you will see me drink, because I don't need the bottle at all. I feel respectfully. When I say this to all the addicts, and I say this in the loving, respectful manner to get your attention, right? Because, you know, nothing wrong with casual drinking, right? But if you respect your alcoholic, you know, I just can't have a beer, a shot, I gotta, black the fuck out, then that lets you know you're an addict, right? So with that said, for all the addicts, drugs, alcohol, pills, which is called big pharma bullshit, right? Tatted on me for a reason. The bottle doesn't need you, all capital letters, you need the bottle. Why? It's just a bottle. It's a man-made bottle, not a God-made bottle. It doesn't have feelings, it doesn't talk to you. In your head it talks to you, because why? And here's the best part, to get this shit in your head. So, whatever bullshit drug you go for codependency part, turn them the fuck up. That's why it says, broken heart, toxic love numb. So you want up, so you don't feel your feelings. So let's say scenario, depression, whatever, go to fucking Fireball. You know, anxiety, go to fucking X. I don't know. Suicidal thoughts, go to fucking meth. I don't know. That's what I'm saying, to get your attention. There's your codependency part. So you use those type of man-made drugs. Big pharma to, once again, which is the rock bottom in life, respectfully, because you had, and I call you zombies in a respectful manner, because I get to deal with, at nighttime, I work graveyards, I deal with sober people and different high versions of themselves. I just call them zombies. Some of them, they can speak, not speak. Some of them, they're speaking, but it's not English, it's not Spanish, it's not native, it's fucking zombie talk, it's gibberish. And they have fucking some magically fucking good balance, that they don't fall. They're fucking gonna tip over, but they don't fall. And I pray for them. I watch them and I pray for them, that's all I do. I know the situation, because they hit rock bottom, because why? We're in the mass, small, behind the dying, crying. They don't want to talk about their feelings. They're scared to turn around, face the person mirror, and talk about their feelings. That's why eventually when you do that, you want to feel your feelings, you try to comprehend your feelings, so you work on your triggers, so you don't fucking hit rock bottom. Big pharma, and yes, there's different types of addiction, gaming, porn, casino, whatever, shopping. Yeah, go buy your bullshit respectfully, the man-made bullshit that can't fit or save you, nor make you a better person, and that the dopamine kicks in for a second, you're happy for 5, 10 minutes, half an hour, then it goes away. Now you still hate yourself, still falling on, still miserable, but yes, you got a pretty car, you got Gucci, BBL, yeah, all this man-made bullshit, but you still don't know how to love yourself. Make that make sense. And I say all that shit respectfully now, okay? Surprise. So I gotta deal with puppies. That's why the intent, these puppies will be home pretty soon, this weekend. And that's why once again in life, when you have triggers, right? The intent to observe the triggers. What is it? What caused it? What is it? It's right in front of your face. But once again, a lot of us don't want to feel their feelings. So fuck it, it is what it is. My home, first and foremost, what I preach about, your four walls. Your home could be a temple, it could be a fucking car, it could be a tent, whatever you call home behind the screen, that is your home as an individual. So first and foremost, your home by yourself, especially by yourself, what you gonna call it. It should be your temple, your peace, your aura, which analogy, your heaven on earth. You have a shit day, a fucking shit day, right? And when you go driving home, walking home, whatever type of situation be in, you're fucking happy. You close that door. Once again, it could be a home, apartment, car, tent, whatever the situation be it is. You blessed. So that should be your home by yourself first and foremost. And then from there, wise, you know, if it's good, okay. Anyone that disturbs your four walls, what is it? How is it? Why is it? You know, fucking 5 W's. Who, what, where, why, whom. A weird situation. So my situation at home, which I call analogies, my hell on earth, it doesn't sound bad, but the puppies. My ears, if my ears could fucking bleed and cry, they would. That's why by Saturday they're gone. Got people that finally take them. Cause a lot of people that come through them, I'm gonna take him. Cool. I go, hey, it's free, enjoy him. I gotta take her to, you know, my dogs to get her fixed, respect me, so she's not, you know, no more the factory shut down. Respect her and say I'm done. She could be a porn star now, banned like bunnies. There is no thing back in my head. Guess what? She can have puppies. There's no such thing as that term puppies no more. Because what? She's fixed, problem solved. Boom. I don't care now. I have no more puppies, no more pee poop, nothing. I'm like, bruh. But I did it to myself because I was careless. I didn't take care of her. That's why it's my fault. So I would take the hit. That what am I doing? Telling the truth and doing what? Self-accountability. Oh my gosh, life's fucking so hard. Everyone that fucking has excuses to life when you run from your bullshit and you don't want to tell the truth and do self-accountability, that's the people that are too narcissistic. People are narcissistic. Remember, everybody has narcissist traits. They fucking lie and bullshit. Even if you catch them in the situation, show them proof that's not me. Like fucking back in the day, that song from Shaggy, it wasn't me. All the proofs there. Pictures, video, it wasn't me, right? So their excuses, SOS, stuck and stupid. 1 + 1 = 3. Wrong answer, every which way. I know that shit. So that, with that said, that's why individuals, once again, you know, you gotta be observant of your circle, of your people around you, to make your life as easy as possible, especially as adults. Kids, teenagers, you're still learning, you're still going, once again. But the whole thing, this cell phone right here, yo, all the answers to life. I promise you that. All the answers, all the answers. The best app to learn about fucking life, Crash Course of Life. You have, yes, YouTube, you have Google. What's better than that? Respectfully, Crash Course of Life, TikTok, that search bar, depression, anxiety, PTSD, toxic relationships, co-parenting. Whatever you're going through, any feelings, any words, just type in the search bar. I promise you 1,000. Someone made a video about it, someone had TikTok about it, and then maybe potentially the creator might respond to you, or people in the comments. You're ahead of the game. We guys are, once again, we're blessed with technology. Why am I out here? Why I'm saying what I'm saying? I don't have to be here. I choose the ones just to tell a story, to guide and forewarn you. Like, no one's got to comprehend anything I'm saying. You can all call me crazy and hurt my feelings. They're just fucking words. So with that said, you know, I'm crazy, but I'm blessed. Y'all saying in toxic relationships, bitch about life. How? Make that make sense. But I'm the crazy one. I be crazy, but I'm blessed. I walk the streets around from locally wise in the Matrix. Toxicity everywhere. Toxic shit everywhere. And they go to church on God. On Sunday, love God, Allah, Buddha. Miserable relationship. And here's the best part. When the priest knows your partner's a man hoe, woman hoe, there's your problem. But he or she can't say it because why? It's a sin. I took the sin. I don't give a fuck. If yo, by you saying, calling people out, you're gonna go to hell, then so be it. I go to hell. I'll happily go to hell. I don't care. Why am I supposed to be scared of hell? By telling the truth? The fuck? So everyone lie to you. Then lie to yourself. And once again, to put fear you in a positive manner, if you're shit toxic, right, on both sides, you both know it's toxic, you're fucking bumping heads and you're bitching about your toxic ass relationship, right? But again, put fear in a positive manner. Because traditional corny ass ways. On both sides. Look at your parents, aunties, uncles, grandparents. If they're all still together, right, stay observant. For the most part, men are more narcissistic. So look at your fucking uncles and grandfathers talking shit, passing boundaries and bullshit in front of your face. And you observe it and no one says shit because the females are submissive. And in Spanish culture, Mande Lona wise, which is machismo shit, which is a beta sin became empathist, empath. And she can't say, if she opens her mouth to correct her, man, quote unquote, right? What happens? She gets scolded by everybody because she gotta be submissive and not say shit to nobody. And even though she knows she's doing wrong, you do that shit behind closed doors. Not in front of everybody. That's a fucking no-no. That's what it's called. Fresh tattoos. It's called what? Machismo, narcissism, double standards. Yo, queens don't do it to yourself. Fuck this. Fuck these man-made fucking rules. Man-made, not God-made rules. Your life, not nobody else's life. But if you want to accept it, if you want to accept that toxic relationship, queens, become your mother, auntie's grandmother on both sides. Look at them. They stay together? Yes. Still together with your parents, etc. All that shit. Mom, dad, whatever's the best situation. You become them. And here's the best part. Look at their age and your age gap. 20-year difference, 30-year difference, 50-year difference. That will become you. If you believe in this lifetime that you should be in a toxic relationship, then so be it. Accept it. I pray for that's it. Bitch about life. Bitch about and dream and fucking fantasize about love. Watch the movie, read the books, go on social media. They fantasize. It's a fucking concept idea. You can have that whenever you're ready to have that shit. Fall back, start the healing journey. That's why it's called your life, not his life, not her life. If your partner is narcissistic, they're an adult, you're an adult. I promise you 1,000, you break up with your partner and become selfish, you know. Respect when I say this, I say I had a toxic partner. She didn't want to change her ways, not for myself. She changed for herself and for our relationship to progress in life, and she doesn't want to. Her choice, free will. I'll let you out, baby girl. Queen, love you, set up, but with that said, 30 days from now, if you do not change your ways, not for once again, not for me, for you first and foremost, and for our race to progress, I'm letting you know I'm going through that door, I'm not coming back. And she'd be, oh yeah, I'm not your ex, is over myself, we would have this conversation, break up fucking 1,000 times. I am not doing trauma bonds. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. Day one, I tell the potential to be what? I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. I'm not broken codependent, scared to be on bad issues. I was, past tense. You still are, so if I break up with you, cheat on you, ghost you, why would you come looking for me? My choice for you to get to believe. Like your choice also. So with that said, and once again, to put fear in you, anyone could leave, cheat, ghost, that is their choice, free will. If they do that, why are you chasing them for? Make that make sense? Yes, and I get it. You cannot get love, time, and emotion back. You put your 1 year, 2 years. You did everything for the individual. Yeah, you did your part. So king, queens that are empathetic, you did your part. So with that said, let them run. And the intent is you don't let them back in your life. Because they could leave for now, come back next year, 2 years from now. And if they do, what do you do? Take them back? Take them back. I pray for you. I pray you don't do that shit because it's not be healthy for you. Because it's not for you. But that's why they call it trauma bonds. Because why? In our brains, we think we need people in life. We're fucking brainwashed. You don't need people in life. The only person that needs people in life, I'm a single father of kids. You know? My kids wise now, need me for now. That's the boys, my youngest daughter. My other two daughters, they're already 18 and above. They can do whatever they want to do. They're young adults, right? But the rest of the 6 kids, they need me for now. Why for now? Because as we were kids, right? You get a teenager, high school, etc. wise, you graduate and you become a young adult. You can leave the universe. Do what the fuck you want to do. I pray you do good, and of course when I say this, hey, what's up, Mrs. How you doing, Queen? How's it going? Welcome to live. You know, hey, what's up? How you doing, Queen? How's your day going?
It's been okay for now.
Awesome. Okay. Me, I'm just talking and vibing. Once again, just trying to guide for in the universe, because good, just dealing with puppies that are bothering me, but I will have that figured out this weekend. And then
the puppies, he said the puppies bothering you.
Well, 7 of them are actually. So yeah, it's a lot.
You got 7?
7 of them, yeah. So it's a lot at home. But once again, I know the solution is after they give it home by this weekend, get my dog fixed. So we spell on blunt. So now she's fixed. The factory shut down. Guess what? She could be a porn star, Bang and Bunny. There's no thought in my head. Guess what? She got puppies. She can't. She respectfully problem solved. You know. So,
not no more puppies, huh?
Nah, I got 8 kids. That's the respect. That's enough.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah, I don't need no more noise in my home. You know, respect. You know, I love my kids. That's my kids. Yo, don't be like your pops. Deadass, don't be like your pops. Now I know why. Like a lot of cultures, like why Asian religion, like they don't have kids like 30 plus. Cause why? It's a smart thing to do. By 18 years old, by the time you graduate, right, in high school, to 30 years old, you know, go to college, travel, party, do what you got to do to get the shit out of your system. The intent, quote unquote, when you're 30 plus, wise, you're established, college, whatever, home, you know, you want to be settled down, be in a relationship. That's a positive. Because when you have kids at a young age, yo, respectfully, I won't have my life back till all my kids graduate. And even then, they graduated. Obviously, I'm still part of the life, you know. But I tell the adults in Seattle at the farmer's market when they tell me, oh, my kids, how the kids doing? They're, oh, they graduated. They're the household. I go, that's awesome. I go, analogy. Go for it. So now you guys are, as a couple, since your kids graduated, you become 18 years old again. What do you mean? Like virgins. What do you mean? Because you have no kids. You can travel respect when I say this. You want to go to fucking UK? Go to UK. Guess what? There's no. Oh, guess what? You know, we just want to be her and I, and that's it. But we gotta get a babysitter. There is no babysitter. It's just you two. Travel the fucking universe. Banning bunnies. Like I'm blind as fuck. Do it. They'll be laughing. Do whatever you want to do. There is no kids here. It's just you two. You can respect. You both enjoy your life now. Travel the fucking universe. Go visit your kids. Make sure you're doing good and so on and so on. You know, that's fucking beautiful. I can't say that shit to fuck. My youngest one's 4, so by the time he's 18, I'll be like, fuck it, 57, 50 years old, you know? But once again, I love my kids. I love them, you know? Once again, there is no regrets, but now that I know what I know, I just tell a story every which way together for Forewarn, so you don't fall on your face like I did, like a lot of us did, you know? And that's why, once again, respectfully wise, you know, nobody can't say no in the universe. Only person you do it for yourself. All good do with each other is heal, guide, support, uplift, Forewarn. Show matter to each other. I promise you 1,000. Why am I here? That's because of technology. Locally, I'm considered crazy. I give no fucks. I tell everybody I'm crazy, but I'm blessed. Y'all saying and talk shit relations, and you're the saying love God, Allah, Buddha. Make that shit sense. I mean, make that shit make sense. Like, no. Don't accept shit in life. But if you want to, I pray for you. That's all I can do for you. Nothing more, nothing less. That's your life, not my life, you know? And with that said, I say it most of the time. Sometimes I make it sound easy because why? My support teams. I'm blessed with my support teams then, you know? Now I just tell a story. I pay it forward. That's my tattoos. The intent to finish all my tattoos this year, so finish my arms next couple months, and that's why, you know, fill all the spots, all passages, so it'll be all full of my sayings. Right here, looking at bald, someone had words right here also, so my arms will be sleeved up, but words, 95% of my tattoos are words, passages, notes. It's my notes, my support team. Anyone that's got positive words or positive sayings, I'll put in my body because I know it'll get people's attention. That's the word right here. Unworthy, it's not my word. It's a word, but it's actually my boss's word. So when you're working yourself to the healing journey and go more in the waking part, woke side, now you what? You feel worthy about yourself. Your life. It's not your partner's life. It's not your kid's life. It's your life. So why didn't you question your self-worth? One person in the whole fucking universe fucking mind fucks you and destroys you, and you question your self-worth. One person. Not 2, not 1,000. 1. Make that make sense. Why would you allow yourself to get to that point where you want to give up in life and you have suicidal thoughts? It's a fucking thought. Keep that shit at bay. Do not pursue the situation and do the fucking selfish act. I had the thought 3.5 years ago. I lost my second family. You know, it's a big hit. And respect when I say this, if you're single with no kids and you're struggling, it's not a race competition, but have a kid, have 2, have 8. The more kids you have, the more stress it is, etc. was. And yes, kids don't, no one has to be here, right? But we're here now, so the intent is to do what? Adapt to the situation best as. Do good for you best as an individual. Try to get your life back as an adult, quote unquote. That's how you do it. That's how you progress in life. I promise you that. And that's why I go live, to tell a story. That's what my tattoos, to tell a story. It's petty ass words, you know. My situation, I love my words, I love my tattoos. If I trigger people, that's my job. Especially the boys, respectfully. I don't give a fuck about their feelings. Why? If you're narcissistic, fuck you and your feelings. I don't care. That sounds kind of mean, narcissistic. Yeah, it is harsh, but remember this. That's how you get people's attention. People narcissistic, you don't kill them with kindness. Why would you do that for? It's not going to work in your favor. Read the Bible all you want to them. It ain't going to change the mentality, but when you match the energy because they're being mean, you be mean to them. You don't like it? Nor do I. That's just called reverse psychology. Stop doing your shit, I'll stop doing my shit. You can't show respect, I'll show them a distance, and that's it. I don't need you in my life, I want you in my life. And if you're mean, I am mean to you, specifically to you, yes I am. And what? What do you do about it? Cry? Do you want to talk about it? Do you want to ask me why I'm saying what I'm saying? No? Then you can do communication, because we're talking, you ain't comprehending shit, so with that said, I'm too much for you. I go my day, and here's the best part. When you trigger people with words, feelings, conversation, the fucking truth, you live in their mansion, their head, rent-free. You had a door pane. If they know you, they can say, fuck me, though. Fuck me, but I'm blessed. But they're going to say that shit the last day in breath. That's that type of my life, and face-to-face. I love living in your head, your mansion, rent-free. I meet on my popcorn, watching Collide Abuse, smiling, facing them, they're fucking rent-free. I wake up around, I don't worry about none of you, respectfully. I don't. Like, people empathetic, I'll talk about with you. But people narcissistic, I don't give a fuck. Tell me about your mother and respectfully. And, you know, I pray for her and that's it. But why you tell me a sob story if you're a mean person to narcissistic? Then why don't you work on yourself to be a better person for yourself? Stop fucking telling sob story for a victim. As an individual, I won't fall for that shit because that's why hard feelings called empathy, sympathy. This year is called communication. If you can't control it and do compassion, put yourself in their shoes. And okay, this is why they're saying, this is what they're doing. You know what? But I get where they're coming from. But at the same time, they're not good people. I'll show you love sex from a distance. That's it. I pray for you, that's it. And I go my day. If I want to chill with your mother, I'll reach out to your other family. Why? Why would I deal with you, wise? Look at your lifestyle, look at the way you carry yourself. Why would I deal with you? You're a walking fireball. Yeah, especially verbally, physically abusive. I just call you fucking caveman, fucking monkeys and bullshit. I say I'm not time to tell my kids, 'cause I just like my kids fighting. And yes, they're kids. I get it. I comprehend it. But nobody shit, nobody. Just tell my kids, use your mouth. What? Use your words. Words cut deeper than a knife. Why? We call me stupid, then call him stupid. If you don't like it, there it is. Don't call me stupid. I won't call you stupid. That's called reverse psychology and what? Communication comprehension. Oh my gosh, life's so fucking hard. So to my kids, a monkey can pull a trigger. A monkey fight a monkey, but can a monkey speak? So are you a monkey or are you human? Can you open your fucking mouth and not to be a monkey? Catch a case. I don't deal with fucking violence at all. It's America and fucking Mexico. I call the boys in blue. And when the guys at work at fucking the streets, I'll be a bitch. Yes, I'll be a proud bitch for you to be. You be a prideful bitch and you're fucking dog kennel with your muzzle on. And you're in there because of words, feelings, conversation that turned off the fucking truth. Your problem and my problem. Go deal with the courts and judges and bullshit. I don't give a fuck about the street respectfully. I don't go by code. Fuck all that bullshit. You're probably an ego. You can't put this shit away. Go catch a case. Become a statistic. I don't care. I pray for you and I go on my day. If you ever want to work on yourself, get your life back, the door's always open. If you ever have a real conversation, try to do communication comprehension, then A for effort, you trying. Then we have a conversation. Now, I pray for you and I go on my day. I am not wasting my breath on you at all. Respectfully, I'm not. That's why my followers in face-to-face are 98% girls, women, single mothers. 2% males that try to become men and asking questions, trying to work on themselves. That's a positive. The rest of them, fuck them in their feelings. I get back about Gucci, Prada, down supercars, gang mafioso, kilo. I give no fucks about I'm happy you're fucking president. I'm happy you're Elon Musk, gang mafioso. Yeah, man-made bullshit. My tattoos. The tree of knowledge. Take the blue pill, stay lost in life. Teach me about man-made bullshit when I ask you, yo, king, queen, but aren't you an addict? Aren't you? I see your social media. Can people forget about social media? Yo, analogy, it's a resume as an individual. When you post your shit, I'm observant. And when I call you out directly, your shit, yo, your OnlyFans down supercars. But according to last time, you've been posting you're depressed, child trauma. So when do you want to take the red pill and get your life back? The tree of life, the tree of life. Be knowledgeable about your life. Can you teach me about your life? No, I don't want to talk about it. I respect your boundaries. Cool, so be it. To keep Premeditated sob story for how many years to be. And especially the queens out and the kids. Kids understand, but yo, females, any female makes a post about anything, depression, anxiety, gay shit, trans is commenting. That one post, zillions of fucking comments, zillions of likes, zillions of shares. A man opens a fucking mouth about their depression, nothing, fucking crickets. Men do not support men at all. Fucking very, very. Women support women, kids support kids. Yo! Sorry guys, my narcissist traits, raise my voice. White puppies, triggers, yeah. Black and fucking white. That's what I decided to be gone. No, you hear that, guys? Fucking crickets. It's quiet. There is no puppies here. See, I know my solution to my life are puppies. When they get home by Saturday, peace, love y'all. Talk to, if she gets fixed, no more puppies. She could be a porn star once again. That's why I tell people in life. The intent is to, observe your triggers. Observe your triggers. Fucking black and white. Why you sad? I don't know. Why I'm mad? What's up, Casey? Oh, what's up? Guys, how you doing? Welcome to life. How's the kiddos? How's life? How's your weekend? And that's it. You're supposed to work on yourself, be observant of your feelings, or none the fuck up, wear the mask, smiles behind, dying crying. I pray for you, that's it. That's all I can do for you. If you ever want to talk about your feelings, and you don't tell me all your feelings today, you can try a little bit. It's not a race in America. I respect your boundaries. DM, phone call, audio. For me personally, I do with audio messages, because when he asks me a question, it's not yes, no, maybe, no. I'm going to give you a fucking Bible, a Bible story. I'm going to give you everything I give you. Why'd I go live for a couple hours and 4, 5, 6? The longest I've been on here in 6 hours, like 7 hours, almost 8 hours. That was a badass session, good session. The downfall is what? On my side, I'm losing what? My sleep, my time for myself. The vessel's very weak and very delicate. I forgot I gotta make time for sleep. In my head, spiritual, emotional, mentally, my mansion, I close all doors of pain. So I let go of my exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma. I don't have anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues, triggers, overthinking, reactive abuse, deflection, projection, gaslight, manipulation, trauma bonds, insomnia. What's insomnia? I know of it, but I don't have it no more because when I sleep, I die. Take my power naps, get comfortable. Nothing exists. Like, I only sleep for 2 hours because these puppies. Because they're fucking barking in my fucking ear. And if my ears could bleed, they would bleed, but they can't. So, yeah. But I know my issue. That's why I'm taking care of that, right? So that's everyone behind the screen. Ask me a question, I'll give you everything. I'll give you every option that this scenario can give you. So you don't have to comprehend anything but the positive in your manner and your head. You have options that these scenarios. You're fucking ahead of the game, especially younger than I am. You're fucking blessed. I don't gotta tell you nothing. I'll give you once again. Be narcissistic. Be really prideful. My ego. Jealous and envy, right? Because once again, I have 8 kids. So all the shit I'm saying, I'm my tattoos. I didn't have to get my tattoos. I didn't have to go live. I could be really selfish as fuck because I already figured it out because I know the answer to life. Black and fucking white. The answer to life is the person mirror. All you ever need was you. The end. That's the whole fucking life. That's it. I want true happiness. It's the person mirror. I want unconditional love. It's the person mirror. I want support. It's the person mirror. Fountain of youth. Person mirror. If you don't got you, then who got you? Anyone could leave. Anyone could cheat. Anyone goes. That is their choice, people. If the whole fucking universe leaves, goes, cheats on you, if you don't got you, then who got you? Oh my gosh, life's so fucking hard. It's you. You just don't know that yet. I didn't know it's for in this lifetime. 30 years of my life. 18 at heart, 42, about to be 43. Still from 42, but I got it hit triple digit of 100 plus. I live my life to the fullest. I see the whole universe suffered, and guess what? Once again, I can be really selfish and not say nothing to my 8 kids either, especially my 8 kids. I can look at them, be held narcissistic, be very selfish, because I am selfish, it is, but you know what? I could tell my kids this, but you know what? Let them fall in the face. That guy, girl that they're about to date, that's my first baby mom's. Nah, fuck it. You know what? Let them suffer like I did. That's way too fucking selfish, way too narcissistic. You're respectful, I'll call you a bitch. Deadass. Because why? Because they're younger than you? Let them. That's even fucking better. You should be happy that someone is younger you was. You give them some advice, and they take your advice, and guess what? They fucking dodge the bullet. They're not a toxic relationship. They did not get destroyed like you did. That's fucking beautiful. That's why I talk to anyone that's not going to remember. 18 at heart, about to be 43 next month. So with that said, let's say you're 30 years old, 20 years old, and behind the screen, you're commenting face-to-face, one-on-one, whatever type of situation it is. I'll tell you, face it out. What up, brother? How's it going? So, physically, verbally, I'm talking to you like my coworker. She's 24 years old, right? Go check it out, queen. Verbally, physically, I'm talking to you, right? At 24, because you're 24 years old, right? So, yeah. So, in my match, in my head, spiritual, emotional, mentally, I'm talking to 24 versions of myself. So, when you ask me a question, what do I give you? Every fucking thing. You're like, you're lost, right? It's a lot going on, right? It's not, okay, yes, get over him, let him go. But no, you can let him go, but he's going to come back. And if he does come back, what are you going to do? What do you mean? If he does come back, which he will, what are you going to do? Are you going to take him back? How many times have you broken up already? You know what trauma bonds are? No, this is called a trauma bond. And the worst part is why? Because we're not taught about this bullshit in general in life, especially middle school, high school. When you have TLC, sex intercourse, boys and girls, men and women, that's called what? You exchange energy from bonds, soul tie, trauma bonds, twin flames, whatever bullshit category you want to use, spiritual to regular man-made terms, quote unquote. Yeah.
So fast.
Oh, am I? I apologize. I sound like a chipmunk. I apologize. I'll slow it down. I'll try to slow it down more. Yeah. No, well, I'll try to slow it down. So that's the one that's important because that's why I was taught, like, yo, be very careful who you exchange energy with. Who's that? People you have TLC sex intercourse with. You're from a bond, soul tie, trauma bond, twin flames. You know, all that on the categories from spiritual, from 2D, my tattoo, from 2D to 10 in the Matrix. As a forewarning, the worst person in the whole fucking universe, as an individual, as an adult, that can destroy you is who? Everyone's got child trauma. Everyone got that shit. And who? Your partners and your kids. So you gotta be very careful with your words because you can trigger people like your friends, family. You can fucking rekindle that shit. They're just words. Eventually you go kiss and make up type of situation. Partners? Not really. I don't recommend it. Once again, like friends and associate, cool. I do some accountability, but to like when scenario infidelity happens, if you want to make it work, I pray for you. I'll just give you forewarnings. Remember the scenario. If I had a girlfriend, right, and she cheats on me, we could talk about it, try to progress with the situation wise, and give her a chance. But once that saying, once a cheater, out of the cheater, once a player, out of the player. Yeah, if she cheats on I, she will do it to me more like it was. And there's this scenario she doesn't do it to me at all, right? She worked on herself. There's a kicker. The intent is to forgive, which is communication, not forget, and let the situation go. If I don't let the situation go, we do a little jabs. She'll be like, babe, let's say scenario, she cheated at work, she cheated at her families, whatever. She told me she went to families, she would go to her families. So that was the scenario, right? Now that, she working herself, she went to church, all that good shit, therapy, all that great shit, she hadn't done it ever, right? But here's the kicker. I'm the ones that's supposed to let go, quote unquote. And some people, I let go, I forgive them. Cool, forgiveness, communication, but have you let them go? Have you let that situation go? Comprehend why I failed, and then closure for yourself. If not, you get the little jab scenario.
can always forget somebody, but you'll never forget it.
Right. Well, yeah, that you can't forget it. It's you live the shit. They live the shit. But once again, the comprehension and closure for yourself, it's gonna be hard because remember, you know they cheat on you. At work, they told you to go to the parents. They wasn't with the parents. So once again, if they did, let's say scenario, I have a girlfriend, she doesn't ever do it again. So on my side, the intent to let her go, right? Let the situation go. If I don't, I call it jabs. But babe, I'm going to my parents, right? And the intent, I keep it humble. Okay, babe, cool. Have fun with fun with your family. But if I haven't let the situation go to closure myself, I throw jabs. Are you sure gonna work? Are you sure going to your parents? Because before, what am I doing? And she's like, what? Okay, yes, I did do that. And here I am throwing jabs. Why would you want to put yourself in a situation where that can happen again? And more likely, 90% it'll happen again. And if it does happen, will you accept it? I don't recommend it at all. If you want to rekindle it, I pray for you. My situation, fuck no. I don't need a partner. I want a partner. If she wants to emotionally cheat, physically cheat, I pray for that and I go on my day. Simple as that. I'm not chasing no female ever in my life. I'll chase my kids for now, but when they become adults, I'll tell them, yo, I'm your father. I know the answer to that. Go to my YouTube podcast right there. There's the answers. I promise you that. You don't have to comprehend shit. You don't got to talk to I call, yes. I did it. Your mother, your stepmom called child trauma because we're traumatized also. We're not taught about the situation. So what do I do now? I tell a story. That's what I do. Nobody in the universe has to comprehend at all. It doesn't hurt my feelings because I know when I get off these live sessions, I'm good. I'm blessed. No toxicity at all. I walk the streets where I'm from, Eastern Washington. Fucking hell on earth is a ghetto hood. It's garbage. Toxic relationships everywhere. That's what I tell my coworkers. Show me in the Spanish culture, Hispanic, show me any brown boy that speaks the way he speaks like a brown man. You can't show me that shit. They go to church and it's a building. He still be a manhole. I guess. Here's the best part. In Spanish, machismo. In English, called narcissism, double standards. So scenario, if I had a partner and she's we're up ahead of shit, and I'm supposed to do communication comprehension with my partner, but I'm talking to my coworkers, people at the bars, my partner kicked it, right? I said, did you know I could have my housewife, my work wife, 7-Eleven wife, club wife, house, everywhere. It's emotionally cheating everywhere. This cell phone, a zillion options, 24/7, 365. All I need is what's Queen, what's your IG, what's your Snap. That's all I need. And then you don't gotta use words, you need emojis. Fucking eggplant, peaches, there it is. It's emotionally cheating that built to physical cheating. That's on my tattoos. Phone, social media, third party. Part of Jade August with Smith entanglement, right? So that, Jade August, boom, rolling. It's a premeditated choice. My tattoos. A little map to like black and fucking white. Like, fuck your excuses. SOS, stuck or stupid. 1 + 1 = 3. Excuses life. You can't tattoo. That's not what kind of build it. Yes, I did, baby. I did fuck up. Yes, I did cheat. No, okay, so what are we doing now? And the downfall queens, you don't give me a chance after chance. That's why you have addictions. It's called habits. If you want to use a number, my number's 3. Friends, I'll give them 3 chances. After that, I'll cut them off. Nope, I'm done with you and that's it. Partners, no. There is no 3 chances. 1 chance and that's it. No one's perfect. We have our flaws, but that's why it's called what? Self-will. If you don't have no self-will, you'll easily emotionally cheat. They flirt, you flirt back. You're emotionally cheating. You're entertaining the situation. A premeditated choice. That's why it's not man versus woman. Blue book conversation is empathetic women versus narcissistic boys. Those boys, eyes are bigger than a fucking mouth. We easily fall to lust. Why? The answer? No self-will. Ted on me for a reason. Took out the whole universe. When I wear my shirts, I walk the streets. The boys run their feelings. Your shirt's wrong. How's my shirt wrong? Like a matter of fact, that's my tattoo. My words. If anyone has in the book, potentially, there's got to be somebody. And the whole universe is saying these same words, potentially, not very similar words. And the females love my tattoos. Because, especially in Spanish culture, that's your man, right? Your father, grandfather, fuck boys. And they go to church Sunday, love God. But you can't say that shit now because that's a sin. What I'm saying, I'm calling the culture, and that's a sin. Do I give a fuck? Fuck no. I would take this in like a champ. I don't care. If I trigger them, that's my job. Because you got triggered by words, feelings, conversation, cherry top, the fucking truth. Your problem and my problem. If anyone behind the screen, I trigger you, especially the boys. Yo, you rock the kids like a champ. Wear the same shoes or take them off, work on yourself. Change your kicks, change your shoes. You know what? Let me fall back. There you go. That's a positive. Try it. No one's perfect. We have our flaws. So are you going to work yourself? Your choice, free will. Every day above ground as adults, everybody in the fuck universe has free will choice. In the rebel conversations, because it's your life. Tomorrow, we get above ground, you can choose to be sad, bitter, hateful. Your choice. Depressed, your choice. Go to work, not go to work. Your choice. Like, respectfully, can I work graveyards? I deal with the zombies, the addicts and shit, alcoholics, speakers, they're fucking gone. And when I talk to them, I check out, And they'll ask me for money and bullshit. I'll be, yo, shit, I'm not being rude to you, but here's the kicker. Do you have kids? No. Okay. I'm a single father of 8 kids. I'm working at 7-Eleven, supporting 8 kids and myself. Yeah. So you have no 8 kids. Respectfully, how you struggling? Why are you begging for $1? Respectfully wise. See all that shit right there is gonna me the fuck up. See my tattoo? I show them. See this? It's a broken heart. It says toxic love and numb. That's how you're doing. You're broken in a rich way, and you want them the fuck up. That shit, it can't figure save you, but yes, it will numb you up every day above ground. But here's the best part: when you become sober, guess what? All your feelings are there. They didn't even go fucking away. And I tell my tattoo because you haven't let go of your exes, past pain, toxic love, trauma, child trauma, vast anxiety, depression, paranoia, PTSD, suicidal thoughts, low self-esteem, anger issues, triggers, overthinking, reactive abuse, deflection, projection, gaslight manipulation, trauma bonds, insomnia, that shit. Yes, all that shit's in my neck. And so what are you gonna do about it? Respectfully, nothing? Cool. So how many more years you be doing this shit? And me, I love to trigger, once again, to put fear in a positive manner. The young cats, the young addicts, 20 years old, early 20s. You see your boy, your homegirl over there? You don't got, you probably talked to her. But with that said, she's got to be 30 plus, right? So that would be in 10 years. You see homeboy over there? 50 plus. You see homeboy over there? 60 something plus. Those right there, that is all the version of yourself to be. And I promise you 1,000, I won't be here for fucking 10 years, maybe half a year, and that's it. You will see many employees come through 7-Eleven, and you, Likee, still be here. If I want to stop by next couple of years and see you here, and I call you out. What's up, baby girl? What's up, baby boy? And you be, oh, what's up? I haven't seen you for a couple of years, right? And you're still here. So when are you going to change your life? Your choice, free will. Or stay with Big Pharma, numb the fuck up. And I already told you, forewarned you, if I want to visit you, I'll be back here in 5 years again. And you're still here? Damn, you're still here. So these 4 corners right here, these 4 gas stations, y'all going to be, fucking gas station hopping. You get, because you're trying to steal from here, you get booted and so on and so on. I pray for them, that's it. If this is what you believe in this lifetime, that's what your life, then so be it. If you want to keep running for the rest of life from your feelings, then so be it. I pray for you, and that's it. I won't chase you. But if you want to get a hold of me, here's my phone number, social media, y'all tell me, yo, go fuck all these apps. DM if you want to. If you want a raw conversation about your life. And then you figure you have to get your life back as an individual. Not your kids, not your partners, not your parents, your life. The intent that everybody should do that, but the downfall is no one has this conversation, raw conversations. I ain't black and white. That's all I preach about. I don't give a shit anything about blue book conversation that's man-made. Race, religion, politics, COVID. I give no fucks. Go on TikTok. They debate about bullshit. Fucking blue put entertainers. OnlyFans. And that's their choice, free will. Gucci Prada and man-made bullshit can't ever save you. Black and white. And they get any feelings about it. Why do you get feelings about it? Because the truth hurts. It's irrelevant. But yes, you're social media famous. I'm happy for your numbers. But you bitch about you had depression, toxic relationship, and you're an addict. And when I call you out, what happens? You get any feelings about it. Why? That shit makes sense. They're just fucking words. But these words are your kryptonite. Because why? You don't want to work in your feelings. Why didn't you go to the gala? What's the gala? Rolling. Whatever that is. If you want to elaborate. What's that, bunny? 100%. Keep it 1,000. Round real. No, I'm just blunt. Once again, just to get your attention. I'm out here to sell dreams. If I want to say a dream, life's easy. Guess what? That person right there, he's narcissistic. I want to tell you that. He's a good guy. I can fucking gaslight manipulate many females and then fall on their face. Like, nah, that motherfucker loses a disciple. He or she destroy you. I know that. You can see that motherfucker from 1,000 miles away. To trigger narcissistic, you're losing disciples. You're the fuck up to the universe. I don't care if I trigger hurt your feelings. Tell me I'm lying. Everything you touch you destroy. That's what you guys that manipulate. You pay waiting to tell a sob story. You burn all your bridges. I already know the answer. Everyone's narcissistic. You're robotic. Everyone's too empathetic. You're robotic. Like I was. It sounds like you say, with that being said a lot. Oh, I do say it a lot. Almost definitely do. Because, to recap again, just to go, directly to you, Wes. I am black and white. I'm very robotic. I just keep it very, very simple. That's because that's all I care about, just you. Like, let's come back to reality. Your situation. Because, once again, you be on this live, you're in a toxic relationship. Why? Did you know the door is the only thing that holds you back physically? In your head, spiritual, emotional, mental, your heart feelings hold you back. So, Ratchet, just want to check into this. Oh, what's up, Ratchet? How you doing, bro? How's it going? What's your life? How you doing? How's life? How's everything? But whatchamacallit, and that's the situation. Why do you want to be toxic relationships? And here's the best part. For some reason, magically, because when I talk about this bullshit, once again, nothing wrong with religion, God. That's beautiful if you believe in it. I'm religious / also, spiritual. So with that said, which I'm gonna tell in this bicep, when you pray, plan to manifest, you actually gaslight, manipulate yourself, not knowing. In your head, the fucking world's fucking Care Bears. Everyone should respect. Physically, in your world where you live at, your toxic relationship, far from the situation. So with that said, why don't you pray for manifest that you pick up, and being the strength and courage to walk away? The door's right there. The door's right there. And I tell everybody behind the screen, my one on onesie at work, Queen, King, you see you're bitching about your relationship, right? Before let's say you go straight home. So this door, so you got this door, 7-Eleven door, the car door, that's 2 doors, and then the door you're going to go home to. Your house door, right? So that's 3 doors. So every day, tomorrow when you wake up, count every door that you leave the household that you're dreading, why is that you hate shit. And you go every door, 7-Eleven here, work, wherever you're going to, count every door, every day above ground. And you fucking dreading to go to that same door every morning, every night. Why? You can leave, go to that door, and not ever come back. Did you know, like I forgot, we forget as adults that you're an adult, I'm an adult. You know that, right? So with that said, if you decide to break up with your ex, somebody in the whole universe will take your ex. I promise 1,000. I promise you that. And the best thing is, technology. I said 1,000 times, he or she, your ex, you break up with them, they go on social media, tell a soft story, play with them to the fullest. Let them be. Let them talk shit. Try, easier said done, but yes, focus more on yourself. Somebody's gonna take your action. I promise you that. And the intent, what you're doing, you're falling back. You know what? I want to figure some shit out. Start my healing journey. That's beautiful. To figure out why it failed. How did you get to that point? Why did they get so toxic? That's a positive. If they don't, you pray for them, and you go on with your day. So to be blunt about it, if I had a partner, right, it's toxic, and I talked about it, she didn't want to change her ways, her choice, free will. So what I do, I let her know, on 30 days, I'm letting you know I'm leaving. She doesn't believe me. What I do, I pray for her, fuck her, be selfish, go to that door, go to work, I don't come back home. And when she called me, because she expected me to be home at 7 p.m., the routine. And she said, babe, where you at? Babe, I'm not your babe. First and foremost, my name is Margarito Yala. Second, I told you I was dead ass, I broke up with you. So now we're friends and associates. If you want to be friends and associates, we can stay this way. I don't care, respect when I say that. If you want to be a support team, I'll hold you and guide you to figure out why it failed. So you then you fall back and start the healing journey. I'm not doing this shit. If I want to deal with toxicity, respectfully, I go back to my first baby mom, especially my first baby mom. My second one, we're better. We're doing co-parenting. Yeah, go after my second one, my first baby mom, my second girlfriend. Hell toxic as fuck. I'm done against them. I comprehend them. They all have, I had child trauma, but when I talk to have communication, comprehension, just raw conversations, I know the answer. So respectfully, why would I waste my breath on you? Respectfully. So that's what I'm saying. I am very selfish. In due time, I pray y'all become selfish, and remember, this is your life. You can leave whenever you want to. What will happen to them? That's your flaw. What will happen to them? I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to be mean to them. But they're hurting your feelings being mean to you. Make that make sense. And then once again, get deep about it. By you allowing it, you don't realize boundaries. Yo. Say that again. What up, Jack? How you doing, bro? One more time.
I said, somebody asked you that question?
What question?
Would you go back to your baby mama?
Oh, yeah. So they've asked me for, now that you know what you know, will you go back to your baby moms to make it work? I'm like, why? It was a blessing in disguise. I just tell a story now. I can't fit or save them. I get tell them the truth, do some accountability. Okay, when I said this what caused it. This situation, I caused it. You caused it. You know what? My family caused it. So I allowed it and it triggered the situation because of the outside source. That's what I tell people. If you don't cut the umbilical with your parents, right? And nothing's wrong with your family and friends on both sides, they give you positive advice. But if you and your partner are good and blessed, but you're in a safe scenario, Miss family with you, right? Let's say my family, your family's cool with me, but my family don't like you for, let's say scenario, there's brown-black tension because you're black, ebony queen-wise, and my family don't like you for that, right? So, and if my family's in the gas and manipulate, we're your parents, we don't like her. We don't like you mixing race type of situation. So you choose us or her. And if I'm like, if I'm fucking submissive, all that shit, these are my parents. But I know you and I together, we're blessed every which way. So what am I choosing? To not cut the umbilical cord, or you know what, mom, dad, guess what? I hear where you're coming from, but with that said, this is my relationship. I'm not dating you. I'm not laying down with you. I live with her. And if we have a family, that's my family. So with that said,
the parents ain't got nothing to do with your partner.
Right, but the downfall of traditional corny ways, respect your elders, respect your parents, because that's your parents. That's the situation. That's why the intent is not to sabotage a relationship and let your family get involved. You're an adult, they're an adult. Yes, your parents gave you life. If you believe the higher power of God, then God gave you life, gave them life. It's a fucking general cycle. So with that said, now you're an adult, your life. So what are you choosing? If you're finally blessed,
Me personally, if you put your parents in your relationship, they gonna always judge that relationship, because at the end of the day, you gonna forgive your partner, but your parents gonna always look at that as some negative stuff.
grudge.
They gonna, whatever you tell your parent, they gonna always look at that as a negative, because they're not gonna forgive whatever you tell your parents at the end of the day.
Correct.
That's
correct.
how I look at it.
No,
me personally.
no, it's very well said. That's how my family was, and that's why. Like Max told me, like she was like, you don't know how to say no, right? And it's like I was a people pleaser, right? So everyone asked for favors, would I say yes, 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 and I bitch about it, not to them, to Max was. She's like, why you always do that? You always say yes, even though you don't want to say yes. Then you come to me bitch about it, and I had to deal with the shit. And I tell you, why don't you just tell them no? And what I say, no, I don't want to be mean to them, but I had to deal with the bullshit. Just tell them no. Somebody else will help them the fuck out. That's why everybody comes to you, because you don't know how to say no. She told me that for 7 years of my life. And that's why after my breakup happened, what I do? I fell back. I tell everybody, fuck you in the world, KR, kick rocks. And everyone got in their feelings. I don't give a fuck. The cool thing is when you're starting to say no, you realize boundaries. No one hits you. My phone's fucking dry. No one called me for favors because they already know I'm going to say no. Because now what I do, I focus on my kids. And if I have a partner, or my social media type of situation, I don't give it the time. Yo, you're an adult. I go, here's the kicker. How can I make time for you in your situation, your little fucking favorite, and I have 8 kids? You have no kids, you have 1 kid. So you can have someone help you the fuck out, do it yourself. I can make time, you can make time. Your choice, free will. And all that girl made you crazy, that breakup destroyed you. It destroyed me in a positive manner. Because I felt back, got my life back. And I'm at your situation 3.5 years after my breakup, going on 4 years, and you're still together, miserable as fuck. Go to church and love God. And the priest knows he's a manhole. And I said that shit in front of the face. I don't give a fuck if you're getting the feelings. I go, now I fucked up your night. And you go and get in the same car, same household, same 4 walls, bitter as fuck. Because I fucked up your night. Because the truth hurts. So why don't you squash it? Why don't you let her go? Let her go to church and find her a church boy. Because you ain't no fucking church boy. You're a fucking manhole. You lose a disciple. The fuck up of the universe. Like your dad, grandpa, and grandfather. What's good? I don't care what hurt your feelings. Respectfully. Why would I care about your feelings for? Respectfully. So yeah, that's why I say what I said to the fullest. I don't.
I'd rather tell the truth than a lie.
Yo, that is. This is the only way the universe can evolve if you hear the truth. If you're fucking up, you're fucking up. Change your ways. If not, wear the mask, smile behind dying, crying, do deflection, projection. Point the finger at every mother but yourself. Your choice, free will. I hear your sob story of my ex, my kids. I hear where you're coming from. But with that said, can you help me out? No, I want to help you out. I help your baby moms, your family, your kids, not you. Why? Because I already know who you are. I know what you do in life. You're not helping yourself. So with that said, I'm not helping your addiction. Your kids in diapers. Okay, where's the kids at? What? I tell them, where's the kids at? Who has your kids? Do you have them? No, my mom does. Cool. Where's mom? Let me talk to mom. I'll give your mother the money. Because I know she more likely will take care of the kids and buy diapers. If I give them to you, you're probably an addict. Or you're gonna fucking gamble. Whatever your bullshit addiction is. I know that. And they get mad at me. I'll take the money. No. I'm over myself. I'll give it to you. I have compassion, but no thank you. So I'm not dealing with bullshit. No. We're adults. Stop acting like fucking little kids, man. Especially as a quote-unquote parent like I did. Like, no. Fuck that shit. Working yourself to be a better person as an individual. You cannot speak on nobody else's behalf. Your exes, I can't speak on their behalf. I could tell you about a little story how a relationship was. Yes, most definitely. And that's why I wanted to deal with toxic relationships. At all. And then especially the jealous and controlling part. A lot of females at night tend to hit on me and shit. And yo, queen, I'm too much for you. I promise you that. What? You can go by looks, just cosmetics. Well, happy you like me, just cosmetics. But can you teach? I tell them, can you teach me anything about life? What? Can you teach me anything positive in life? If I'm going through a breakup, what do I do? If I'm depressed, what do I do? Nothing. And what does that mean? There's my point being. What does that mean? I asked you a question. You have no answer at all. Nothing. And don't give me that bullshit. Go see therapy. Yes. If you tell me that and you're not doing that, why aren't you doing that? Practice what you preach, preacher. So that's the easy way out. So yes, nothing wrong with therapy as long as a good therapist counselor. I get that. Here's the best part: the fucking free therapy on social media platforms. Go on these live sessions. What do? We talk about life, real shit. So you can't teach me nothing. Then you can like me all you want, but respectfully, I'm too much for you. I'm not accepting bullshit. And I forewarn you. If you want to do this, I forewarn you. I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. So you become toxic, I would drop like a 200 bits, no remorse. Your feelings, not my feelings. Do you really want to do it to yourself? Are you ready for this? Because remember this. If it becomes toxic, I will cut you out right away. And then what? You know, go on social media and tell a sob story? And you hurt your own feelings by trying. I'm way too much for you. That's why it's called energy standards and levels. I'm way too much for you. I chill on top of the mountain with God, Lucifer. Like the whole thing, like the healing journey doesn't end. For me personally, I call bullshit on that because why am I saying what I'm saying? Why am I 22 months single celibate? I don't accept bullshit by my side. If you can't talk to me, I don't give a shit how beautiful you are. 18 years old scenario. Kim Kardashian money, eat fucking, what you gonna call it, OnlyFans bullshit. I don't care about man-made bullshit. Queen doesn't make you a better person. It can't change, make you a better person nor, fix your ways. But yes, you're beautiful. You have a nice body. Did you know beauty and lust is dime a dozen? Especially on social media? Dime a dozen. But you have nothing positive to say. And then you bitch about your depression. Why? Why you sad? Why? You still have a child trauma? Why? You see? That's my point being. So I respectfully, I'm too much for you. And on social media, if you're going to be on my side, I want you to be on the live with me. What? You don't have to be in all the sessions. It'd be nice. But with that said, can you do that? What? Can you let the universe see who you are? Other than social media, taking pictures together. That's cool. A for effort. But you have, as a woman, quote unquote, you have nothing positive to say. You can't give no other female advice. Then what? Go to church, pray, live in God's hands? Anyone with this religion can say that shit. Respectfully. God can't figure and save you. He'll hold you and guide you to be a better person. The Bible's right there. It's a map to life. My tattoos is the modern day Bible. Map to life. You don't need people. You want people if they want you. If they take energy, why do you allow it? You're a free one choice. Why are you scared to realize boundaries? Why are you scared to say no? Why are you scared to be mean to I if I'm mean to you? Make that make sense. Black and white. Very simple. Straight to the punch. They're being mean to me. Why? Why do you allow it? My coworkers, they tell them, like, customers are mean. Yes, do you know that a lot of us going through shit in life? So we're like, boundary. Yo, like, stop being mean to me. What are we going through? You want to talk about it? No, then just keep it humble, please. If not, then that's what I can refuse service to you. And they might say, they be, oh, I'm sorry. You're cool. You're cool. You don't have to be sorry. Just like, I'm sorry you're going through shit life. I tell them, yo, we can talk about it. What? Why do you care? Because the universe is fucking suffering like I was. So with that said, if you want to talk about it, I'm telling you right now, face to face. Whenever you're ready to, we can have a conversation. I'll make time for the situation. See my tattoos? That's what it's about. Words. Just words. But they're specific words to get your attention. So I can't understand you. That is your choice, free will. But I will get to for each other. It's heal, guide, support, uplift, forewarn. Show me love to each other. I promise you 1,000 we could do that for each other. That's what it's called, support teams. Fucking beautiful. That's the word blessed with technology. Why am I here on 6 cell phone, 6 platforms? Because I'm bored? No.
I want to ask a question. Why are men toxic?
Why am I toxic? Very simple. Because for the most part, it starts with the child trauma, the environments. So for the most, it's called the big word, the general cycle. So scenario in the Spanish culture, right? In Spanish. So I'm going to teach you 3 words in Spanish, and whatever tongue you speak to English, and you speak whatever, fucking Russian, Ukraine, Japanese, now whatever tongue you speak, take those 3 words, translate to English, and those are 3 key words. So in Spanish, which I got 2 out of 3 already tattooed on me. So when I say machista, that's a narcissist. First tattoo says machismo, it's a narcissism, double standards, and then mandilon, that's a beta simp, empathist, empath. There it is. So with that said, in the Spanish culture, and this is to put fear in the whole universe. All you queens out there, if you're not Spanish, Hispanic, Spaniard, right? At all, females, the queens. You want to date us brown boys, not fucking men, brown boys. And the whole fucking universe, and that's why the brown boys are mad at me, which I give no fucks. Because 99% of Spanish boys, yeah, your father, uncle, their grandfather can't teach them shit in life. 95% of Spanish girls can't teach me shit in life. All they can teach me is this. This is the life of a brown person, a Spanish person. Go to church, pray, live in God's hands. Stay in the relationship with the kids, religion, culture, because your parents, aunties, grandparents did it. Work hard, get a pretty truck, and get a house. Welcome to fucking being brown. No bright future. Toxic relationship. And the queens dream about fucking love. They won't ever have love. Ever. You have toxic love for years to be. So to the queens, look at your parents. Look at your aunties, grandparents. Still together, miserable as fuck, but you're still together. That would become you on both sides of the family. Your side and his side. If that's you, if you're gonna do what I did, I pray for you. My first baby mom, 12 years, 3 daughters. Second baby mom is the mother of boys, 7 years, 5 boys. Yeah, it's not gonna work out in no one's favor. And then once again, if you're not Spanish, you queens out there, you want to date us Spanish boys, to put fear in you in a positive manner. 80% of the brown boys are fuck boys. Don't fall for the curly hair, we speak Spanish, Rico Suave, Lingo. That's a fucking front. And go to church, that don't mean shit. Talk about God, that don't mean shit. They're just words. Ask me the words. And that's the brown boys are mad about it. I don't give a fuck. I tell queens, look at that. The door's right there, you can leave. It's not hurt, but guess what? In America and Mexico, call the boys in blue. He wants to get physical, put the motherfucker in his dog kennel where he deserves to be. Put a muzzle on his ass. And then from there, expose him to the universe. This whole fucking empath narcissist war, the spiritual warfare as they call it, it can fucking end really soon or get fucking slowed down dramatically wise if you queens and kings are empathetic. Tell your story. Share it to the universe. But yo, this is my situation. This is what I dealt with. There's the red flags that I missed. You're not fucking saying their ex. No. My situation. So stay observant. You want to date my ex? Stay observant. This is what he or she does. There it is. The potential to be, they're forewarned. Fucking this thing. And then here's the best part. People are narcissistic, aka boys, they don't like to show their faces. They were about the what? About to get several of these fucking trolls and bullshit. No face, no case. Why? Because they were about all couple letters. Reputation. They don't want to be exposed that they're fucking CEO, a priest and bullshit, and they're talking bullshit. Yeah, there it is. That's why no face, no case. Keyboard warriors. In real life, expose the fuck out of them. And they can try to sue for defamation. No, they defame themselves for being stupid asses and be too narcissistic. They cannot in court, hey, I did a story, I did a TikTok, and guess what? You're really physically abusive. I get receipts. Look at that 2 black eyes, busted ribs. That's me, right? That's you. That's your report. That's you, right? That's a picture, right? You're mad because your reputation. You don't want to be exposed that you're a bad person. You might have fucked up. You can't change your ways when you want to, which is your choice. Learn from the situation. I exposed you. If I didn't expose you, the next guy you get into, you fuck him up also, and so on and so on. So the generations continue like your father, uncles, and grandfathers. Fuck all that bullshit, you know. That's why it starts for the most part at home. For the most part, us make it boys were narcissistic. Communication, no comprehension. Man the fuck up. Don't open your mouth. There's your problem. And that's why us men, they pray we can stop when our partners cheat on us or break up with us. That's our flaw. She gave me 1,000 chances, not 1,001. Spiritual emotion, mentally she checks the fuck out. Either she cheats on me, which is destroy me, or breaks up with me. Either the case being, I pray we can stop like I did. I did the same shit. No, I'm not a victim. No. I did it to myself. But once again, I did not know this. That's why I'm building my support team. What do I do now? Tell a story. That's all I do. I'm not a victim. I'm not a survivor. I was. For those of you who build this app, go fuck yourselves. Can't write even 100 of the logical deduction of anything. Well, Jackie, why don't you get you up in the box? Yeah, it'd be nice if you do audio messages wise, but yes. Yeah, you can only type so much in this shit, and he cuts you off. I get it. But that's why, once again, I just go live to tell a story, and that's it. I'm not a victim. I'm not a worried survivor. I was. That's what I said, the 4 phases of the healing journey. Healing journey, you're a victim. Awakening journey, you're a warrior. Awaken, you're a survivor. Whoa, I'm not a victim. I'm not a worried survivor. People on my TikTok, other platforms, hey, King, hey, Coach, hey, Rito.
I say I'm an awaker because I've been through some stuff, but it's a blessing.
Yeah.
Healing from it.
That's beautiful. That's more awakening. So awakening is like less about your ex, more about the person mirror. When you're awakened, you forgive. For example, my ex, right? And exes. I forgive. Communication, I forget. I let things go. I did closure for myself. I comprehend why I felt it, and I dissected it like I was taught. What do you mean? Dissect it. What was your red flags? Child, true self-accountability. No one put red flags. What was her red flags? And every time there's an altercation that you can remember, for the first baby mom, 12 years, second baby mom, 7 years, and your ex-girlfriend, whatever, 6 months, 8 months, whatever time the time frame was. Every time there was an altercation, did you cause it? Did she cause it? If it wasn't you two, what was the outside source? Social media, an ex, whatever. Dissect it and dig deeper. What do you mean dig deeper? What were you doing in life before you met this individual? That would tell you the answers. Were you healing? Were you broken? What was going on with you? And I was like, why?
What was wrong with me or what was wrong with the partner?
Both sides. No one's perfect having flaws.
Well, me and my ex before him had separated 2 years prior, so I was actually ready for a relationship. I was already healed.
Okay.
I was 2 years healed from that relationship, but it wasn't even really healed because we actually agreed on separating.
Okay, that's a positive.
It wasn't for nothing like that. He couldn't take what I was really going through, so we actually agreed on separating. So that was 2 years. I
rest it. Music therapy, love you, brother. Okay, miss.
So I wasn't really going really crazy stuff. I was 2 years free from that relationship before I met the person that I'm actually healing from.
Okay. Well, that's a positive. And the cool thing what you're doing, you're dissecting it. That's what I tell people, like, the intent is, like I was taught, dissect it to the full. Like, every altercation, what caused it, whom caused it, you know? And once again, before as an individual, what were you doing in life? That will give the answer to life as an individual. So you know what? Now, these red flags, right? Instead of like letting it fucking slide, no, I observed the red flags instead and stop collecting red flags, and now I want green flags. You know, and that's what I tell everyone out there when you go on dates and shit, right? Verbalize boundaries. If you don't like the person emotionally cheating and shit, say that shit day one. If not, then that's I like to make set it wise. I don't want to be mean, hurt their feelings day one, but they're hurting your feelings or doing your triggers or passing boundaries. They can say I love you, I want to get to know you, all this good shit, and they're chatting the waitress, the waiter and shit. The fuck? No. But I don't want their feelings to be mean to them. Fuck it, accept it. I pray for you.
Mm-hmm. We didn't just jump right in. When I first met him, we didn't jump right into it. We was friends for a year before we actually committed.
It became official? Yeah. Okay, that's cool. That's good. Most definitely.
We actually committed the.
Yeah, which is positive. That was a slow process, you know. Me personally, on the visual body screen, I don't do dates. Like traditional corny ways, no. I do one date. And here's the best part. We don't get physical is better, but let's say, like, tell people they worry about, okay, like, who's gonna pay for the date, how much. First and foremost, I'm there for the fucking meal. Second of all, I'm there for the conversation. And they say the queen's like, she's like introverted. Say, yo, queen, miss, ma, you still do it there. You can leave whenever you want to. You don't have to be here at all. If you're not forced upon, maybe on the phone you thought you was cool, video chat was cool, but now we're face to face. Everything changes, right? So if I'm too much for you, you're not gonna hurt my feelings. You won't be mean to me. Stop being mean to yourself, hurting your feelings. That thinking that you're ready for this, you're not. So leave respectfully. You can leave. There's no hard feelings at all. We can still friends and associates, and maybe you thought, but think is not knowing. You gotta know you're ready. If you can't hold a conversation, then what are you doing here? I'm not gonna chase you. And I get it. If she's introverted, if she's like religious, I get that from her definitely. So I'm not cool. But I have patience for you. But we'll break it down to the full. Like, check this out. I talk to many females. Does it bother you? If you don't like that, verbalize that shit. Don't be, I'm cool with it. If you're not cool with it, you're not cool with it. Like, no. Why? I don't pass boundaries. Just tell her. If you don't believe me, go on my platforms and shit.
I said exactly. Tell me what's going on before they really just jump off.
Right.
Don't sit her high.
Yeah, that's a downfall because maybe you like somebody. Yeah, it's feelings. It's hard feelings. If you want to accept it, then accept it. The downfall when you accept it, it is your dungeon, your sentence, and your hell on earth. I for anybody, I will do scenario, Mrs. Fat, we were together, right? Everything is beautiful about you. I need date. Remember, you told me scenario. I asked you about jealousy and insecurity issues. You said you're good with it. You don't worry about that shit, right? But I noticed day 10 together now. We're official, we're a couple, right? But I do see that you're jealous, controlling. You do worry about my social media and shit. Females be damn. I already told you. How'd you meet me, right? So I'm not passing boundaries. Go through all my cell phones, my DMs. If you want to be, I do many one-on-ones. So with that said, I can talk to the queen. She's cool with you. Be a part of the the one-on-one type of situation. If they're okay with it, because I respect everyone's boundaries. They can say yes or no. If they say no, that's their choice for you. Or we get mad about it. Let's see, it does bother you. So I know now. Initially, you told me you're not jealous controlling. Now that I see 10 days in, you are jealous controlling. But I don't want to tell you that because it's 10 days, fresh couple, and I don't want to hurt your feelings, be mean to you. So what do? I accept it. The downfall is not gonna work out in none of our favor because why? Scenario, right? Everything's beautiful about you, but the only thing about you is jealousy and controlling issues, right? We're a power couple. TLC is phenomenal, good conversations, bullshit with each other. But the only thing is that eggs me about you is you're jealous controlling. It happens all the fucking time. So everyone tell me, hey, Rito, what's up, coach? You and your partner, you're a power couple, you're blessed. I'll be, yeah, thank you. Thanks for the comments. We're good. But, I call it the butt lines, but, they'll be like, what do you mean, but? But the only thing with Mrs. Fat, she's jealous controlling. But I knew that shit 10 days in. And I told people for scenarios, they say we were together for 2 years. 10 days in, and I tell people for 2 years. Every time they give us a compliment, especially not around, I tell them the same shit. Thank you, king. Thank you, queen. Thank you, we're blessed. Thank you, with the woo. But the only thing, so I don't tell you that, but in your head, you think I'm the best person you ever had in your life, and let's say potentially it is in your life, on your side, right? And then I what's gonna happen to what happened? I'm gonna get exhausted one day. I wake up in the morning, and I'm gonna wake you up, babe. Should I talk to you? What? I should have told you. Day 10, it's not you, it's me, but I can't do this no more. What are you talking about? You can't do what no more? I can't do this no more. There's jealousy, insecurity issues? No, man. Like, I don't do shit, I don't pass shit, and everything you're riding me to the fullest. So with that said, I'm giving you 30 days. What? If you don't change for yourself first and foremost, and then for our relationship to progress. Now I'm letting you know that door, I'm leaving. What? In 30 days. Dead ass. But and the downfall, remember this, the allowing individuals more than hurt with the breakup. That's why it's better to break it up day 10 versus a year, 2 years. Analogy is better to die today than tomorrow. I promise you that. 10 days of pain versus 2 years of pain. And as a forewarning, in which I'm gonna tell my body, you and I cannot get nobody back. What? God cannot give it back to you at all. Love, time, and emotions. When you comprehend that shit, why do you waste your love, your time, your emotions around people around you, especially by your side? Make that shit make sense. Verbalize your boundaries. Don't accept bullshit in life. If you do, that's your own misery. And respectfully, I won't feel sorry for you. If you tell me, let's say scenario, misfire with somebody, you're telling me, complain about this individual.
Been so much better than 6 years.
Right, yeah, the longer the worse it is going to be, especially being kids and marriage, all the good shit. That's the type of people. As a forewarning, if you know your relationship's toxic, one side or both sides, right? And you both know that shit. As a forewarning, don't have the fucking right idea, babe. Let's have a kid. Babe. Let's get married. Which is positive, but let's say the rest of the people behind the screen, I promise you $1,000 of money that don't have it, you will join the baby mom, baby father divorce club. And when you do, what do you do? Cry about it? He left. That's his choice, free will. But before the situation,
cry about it. I already would have had a baby.
Right, and that's the shit. And then obviously every kid deserves to see the parents together. Like I tell my kids, the down for you kids, you don't know what us parents are going through. Yes, I worked on myself. They've asked me here and there in front of my ex-wives, Dad, like, you worked on yourself, why can't you be with Mom? And then my ex and her hubby look at me. I'll be like, Papi.
If I would have had a baby, I'm going to push and take care of my child, take care of my responsibility if I would have had a baby, but I don't have any kids.
Which is respect and say is a positive. That's the type of people. If you're in a toxic relationship, you have no kids, you're fucking, first of all, you're blessed. Second of all, fucking run for dear life. You're an adult, they're an adult. Somebody in the fucking universe will take your action. Run for dear fucking life. If not, get people narcissistic, especially boys, they purposely want to lock your ass up, because guess what? That little kid right there put the tie between each other. I promise you that.
It's going to be a bad-ass child.
Mm-hmm. Very well said. And that's the shit. That's what type of people. You don't want to do that toxic relationship, but if you do, I pray for you.
And that's where you really get help at between the parents. That's when the parents need to go sit down and go to really therapy.
Yeah.
Like, I really need help. You don't want that child to come out to be the parents both arguing all that crazy stuff, because I'm not a toxic person.
Mm-hmm.
What make a person toxic is
relationships,
doing all that crazy stuff.
Yeah,
like
well,
in front of the child, all that. It's what the child see, especially in the household.
Very, very well said, and that's the shit. That's why it's called child trauma. Mm-hmm. That's why.
Only gonna be. Mm-hmm. The child is only gonna see. Like, how can I know? I'm saying it wrong. The child only go off what they see.
Correct. Now that's.
So I'm not doing this in front of my. So we gonna have to go get some help to where our child can get raised correctly.
Right.
And grow correctly.
Very well said.
So I'm not doing this.
Right.
Help for our child to grow up the right way.
That's the intent, Queen. That's the intent. But that's why it's called communication comprehension on both sides. On both sides.
I grew up.
Right.
I grew up I grew up in St. Louis, Missouri. I'm not doing this. No.
Right, and that's the intent. Not to get to that point. That's why I'm gonna sing for your kids. Why? Here's the kicker. Why am I preaching what I'm preaching? Why do I go live for? To tell a story to guide and forewarn. That's all I'm doing. I'll put fear in you in a positive manner. Say it again.
That's why I'm going the route I'm going and try to get my book out here and get published.
Yeah.
I'm not doing this. Oh no.
Right.
So if I have a child in the future, I'm going to have a child by the right man. I want to get married, so I'm not doing this. Oh no. It's toxic stuff got to go. No.
Right. And that's the intent. That's why, once again, like, my ex, people ask me, like, yo, like, are you gonna have more kids? I go, even my ex asked me, like, maybe like a couple months ago, right? And I told you that I'm gonna answer your question, right? But before I answer my question, I go, I'm not saying this to you like in a rude type of way, and not you nor my first baby moms, right? I was like, now that I worked on myself, and I told my tattoo, my collarbone, oxymoron, I love you for leaving me, because I do love you for leaving me, because I worked on myself, had my support team, right? So it'd be nice with the potential, right, that I could, let's say she worked on herself, we vibe to the fullest, like, it'd be nice to have, potentially one more, and if we don't, it's okay. I'm not even feelings about it. I already got 8 kids, right? But it'd be nice, because now respect, when I told her, respect nothing against you, because I worked on myself, she worked on herself, it's not going to be toxic at all, because we won't deal with bullshit. They own talking about this, right? So with that said, now we respect, we can actually be a healthy, empathetic family. Now I can actually potentially get married and shit, right? Traditional ways. If she worked on herself, I worked on myself. And yes, the downfall, our kid can get destroyed, yes, but that's where you got him, hitch it up. When people are rude to you, this is what they're going through, deflection, rejection. These are the kids bullied in school because they have personal issues at home. The kids are bullied because of shit. They're being bullied at home, or they see a mother, father getting bullied. So I'll give you the answers. It's black and fucking white. We're not talking about this shit. That's the advantage of the situation, having a little one or a better partner, quote unquote, So that's why patience is a virtue. I'm not dealing with toxicity at all. Fuck no, I'm not. Anyone that accepts that bullshit you said, I pray for you. I really do. I was you. My first baby mom, 12 years, 3 daughters. I could have left year 1, first daughter. Nope. I pray, plan, manifest, God that changes the ways. Did it happen? No. Second year, second daughters. I pray, plan, manifest. Did it happen? No, it didn't. 10 years after the fact.
I don't even know what it never even brought toxicity relationships. I would say you never made it, baby, because, baby, I'm not going through that.
Right? So, well, that's why I preach what I preach. I tell y'all, I tell my kids, don't be like your father. Yeah.
It is so traumatizing. I swear I can't stand toxicity, baby, because that is so traumatizing. That destroys a man and a woman.
No,
like,
yeah.
No.
Yeah. What's up, Empress? No, most definitely I'm both sides, and that's why, once again, like, I just tell a story. The cool thing was, I tell people when you're ready to share your story. Go on lives, pods, pretty much free. All there's one person ask you a question, make a comment to spark the conversation. If you go hold someone's hand, guide them, and let's say they're younger than you, even better. Or let's say the same age, fuck it, they're doing better than you are. Hell yeah, that's even better. You can still help others while you're going through your healing journey. I promise you that. And that's why I preach about support teams. No one's gonna comprehend anything I'm saying. Everyone in the universe call me crazy, you're stupid, ignorant. I don't give a fuck. Like, I really don't, because I know what I'm talking about. Because once again, I got all these platforms. I don't got toxic by my side. The Forewarn is a little loud because of puppies. I know a situation when the puppies are gone respectfully home. Guess what? Back to my heaven on earth. I just deal with respectfully my older daughter and younger daughter, and that's it. My niece, because she's staying with me for the time being. So, in my ex, and she has the boys co-parenting. I just ride with them on the weekends and cherish them, take pictures and all this shit, and that's why everything fell into place to the fullest. And that's how I tell a story now. Nothing more, nothing less, and that's what I do. So, hello, Daddy, how's it going? But that's the shit. That's just tell a story to God from the universe. I believe everyone when they're ready to share it to the universe, man. Support teams up a lot. And that's a cool thing about, for the most technology wise, you don't have to struggle. Once again, the best app to learn about all this shit I'm talking about, deadass, TikTok. I promise you that. Type any feelings, any negative bullshit in the search bar. You can't learn this shit in Bigo, Likee, Facebook. Facebook, you might have your narc pages, you have your empath pages, you have your spiritual pages, but they're fucking in the spiritual world for themselves. They believe, I'm an astrology, or you're astrology too, I'm better than you. Like, what? I remember in comments like, yo, aren't you like positive people supposed to give guide people to show love, respect, and fully, but you guys are at each other's throats? You're woke, I'm woke. I'm like, I say I'm woke also, but I'm not here to fucking be a competition. I go, y'all need fucking Jesus in your life.
It's where did all this crazy stuff come from? You're supposed to love each other, though.
Right, and the downfall is pride and ego. It's the time your narcissist traits everybody has. Your pride and ego, you can't control that shit. And when someone calls you out your powers and they don't believe in astrology, why do you get mad about it? They don't have to believe in astrology. I get tired of Aquarius. Once again, I know of astrology, numerology, all that. Like my ex-wife, she would tell me, oh, you're higher than that. You're like 40, 10. Like, I'm not. I'm 3D. I'm here to to referee all the realms. 2D to the matrix. I'm happy, you're rich, famous. Your astrology, your astral project, but how are you addict? What? How are you depressed? What? Why are you feelings about it? It's a direct question about you as an individual. So put us right.
What happened to the 70s and the 80s love? Where that love go? Like, I miss that old love.
Well, see, Queen, when it comes to, the 70s, 80s love, right? Old school love, right? Even 90s love to a certain extent. Whatchamacallit, that love was actually technically toxic. For the most part, because the woman was submissive. She can't say shit. Deadass. Here's a perfect example. Why do all these fucking passport boys, right, want to go third countries? Because women there are submissive. There's respect. Their fucking brain wants to be fucking maids. And they want to be back to America. And they will cheat on them. Every single one of them. I already know that shit. Because they're fuck boys. Fucking toxic ass motherfuckers. And they go to church, love God, love Buddha. I already know that shit. Because they know in America the women are being what? Being more masculine. No. They ain't dealing with bullshit. Fuck all that shit. All this masculine, feminine energy. That's called yin yang, positive, negative, right, wrong, my tattoos. Narcissistic, empathetic. That's all sides. The intent to master both sides. I say be narcissistic. Yo, I'm at your energy to pass your ass. They're fucking words. You can't handle them. I'll destroy you. Traumatize you. They're just words.
He said they were.
Yeah, dead ass. They're just dead ass words. But what that said, if it triggers you, why? If I use your words, which is called psychology, why and how are you feeling? Make that make sense. Your words, not my words. I'm not shedding no feelings at all. I'm gonna tell you, they're just fucking words. So you're a bully. Awesome. Well, guess what? You just got bullied by a fucking empathetic person that could become a narcissist like you can and surpass you. And then what? You want to get physical? This is American fucking Mexico called the boys in blue. And I'll tell you in your face, you got triggered because of words, feelings, conversation, the fucking truth. 4 phases, that's it. Black and fucking white. That's all the categories you got. I'm sad. Well, I wonder why. Want to talk about it? No. There's your problem. You don't want to talk about it. So fuck it. Run. Run like Forrest Gump. Brag about man-made bullshit that can't finish save you nor make you a better person. But yes, you're a therapist.
Back in the days.
I'm sorry?
I said, so they were doing more cheating back in the day.
Oh, yeah, well, cheating, yes, to a certain extent. From there was, now there's an options, right? Because of social media. Fuck. Emotionally cheating to physical, right? But the women were submissive. They accepted this shit. They were forced to accept and not say shit. That's why in America it's not really happening for the most part. Now women get up and leave and shit. These boys are narcissistic, bitching about it, right? So they go to third world countries. That's the situation. Scenario. If I want a healthy relationship for the most part, right? So in America, I give myself 4 years. I'm about to be 20 months single celibate, right? So in 4 years, nothing happens. Where am I going to? Third world countries. Fucking the Philippines, Thailand, Japan, whatever. Yeah. Right? Because I know the women are more submissive. But here's the kicker. I might be too much for them because my tattoos and the way I carry myself. I know that. So I cannot be, and that's why it's called standards, Hey, what's up, guys? Kiddos are doing good. Puppies are driving me crazy, but the kiddos are doing good. Thank you. How you doing? How's the kiddos? How's your day coming? How you feeling? And that's the thing. Like, I'm not. Once again, in this lifetime, right? That's why it's called standards. And anyone that's a can of rejection, because once again, it's standards. I cannot be mad at any female that denies me. Like, say we have good conversations, they are like her, but. I shoot my shot, and she's like, "No, guess what, coach? You're good, but I don't do tattoos. I can't get her. Yeah. Fuck you." Like, no. Her choice, free will, her standards. I can gas and manipulate, guilt her, guilt trip the situation, but now she's forced upon. No, nothing like that, Have you looked into the book I recommended? Goddess, actually, I haven't. I had to catch up. Let me see. You texted to me, why? So I believe I downloaded the image, why? So I will definitely investigate that book. And I believe they're ebooks, right? If you correct me if I'm wrong, I think there's some of the ebooks. If it is, I'll download them most definitely, wise. And thank you once again, Goddess, for recommend his books, wise, and for being yourself authentic, wise. Yes, awesome. Look, and that's once again.
Mm-hmm. Go look at the lottery.
I'm sorry.
You want you to leave the room so you can go draw the lottery?
No. She recommended a book to me, wise. For the most part, I used to be a bookworm. I don't read books, but if anyone suggests books, I was scoping it out. For sure, if they're ebooks, audiobooks type of situation, even better, because I'd be working out at work, play it, and just be working and then.
You gotta go. You can go, honey. I ain't gonna hold you up.
No. I'll do another half hour, but whatchamacallit, no, and that's why well, she's on TikTok, right? So like once again, like I call everybody kings and queens, right? But hermanos, it's hermano, which is brother and sister in Spanish, and then. Like she told me, she's because she's evolving. Goddess, that's fucking even better. That lets me know you are evolving. I will call you a goddess. I call myself a god. I tell people, if you call a god goddess, it's not a race competition. But I would love to speak to other gods and goddesses out there, wise. No one's better than nobody, wise. I just want to exchange energy, level standards, and from there, wise, your notes, knowledge, wisdom, and metaphors, analogy, and riddles. I want to hear that. Maybe we learn from each other, wise, and I learn from you. Something positive, I take it, and I'll share in the live session, my one-on-ones, and I say, this is not my saying, this is not my story, but I can tell your story. I haven't dealt with that situation personally, but I can tell your story. Here's the best part. If you want to, talk to the individual, let me talk to them. I respect people with boundaries. If they're cool with it, I'll send you that way. Because once again, when it comes to like 4D, 10 the matrix, like astrology, numerology, crystals, I know of it. Communication, I don't comprehend it because it's not my realm. You can sit to that next wife, she would talk to me, I go, babe, I love you. Respectfully, it's not my realm at all. Like, I just preach about empaths and narcissists, good and bad people. That's it. How we find spiritual mentally as beings. I'll remind you what you said as an individual, because I will call you in a positive manner. Yo, King, Queen, I'm happy you're helping the universe, but why don't you work on yourself also? How you in a toxic relationship and your therapist, your astrology, you have to project, you talk to God, Allah, Buddha, but you as an individual, this vessel itself, you're still in a toxic relationship. How? And that might trigger them. I'm a goddess, indeed. No, goddess, you are 1,000. For sure. That's why I vibe with you and I love the way you carry yourself. And I say this once again. Okay, here's a good subject, right? As an individual, right? If I give you a compliment, I say, yo, king, queen, especially female, the queens, I'm going to give you a compliment. Please don't get to your head. It's a compliment. That's it. You're beautiful the way you carry yourself. I love the energy. It's a compliment. Some people, like, they don't like that. So there, if I had a girlfriend, she gets all the guys, they're beautiful. I don't give a shit. And the people, let her. If she cheats, that's her choice free will. I'm not chasing nobody, wise. Why would you chase them for? Why don't you become selfish? Yes, with the passing boundaries, you realize boundaries, they continue on. Guess what? I'm going to get up and leave. What? You're not talking, you're surpassing boundaries. Like, you're gawking, like, oh, yeah, he or she's beautiful. You're looking, that's it. But you're staring. And all you got to ask a simple question: what's your ID? What's your snap? Anywhere. I promise you that. So, what's that goddess?
Yeah, but she cheated. Why would you chase it? She cheated.
Right. And as a forewarning, to put fear in a positive manner, anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, anyone can ghost. That is their choice for will. If they do that to you, what are you doing? Chasing them? Bringing them back?
I'm not going to listen about it when they cheated, and the fact that there's plenty of people out here in this world.
Yeah, and the intent, once again, like, if I grew up and she cheats on me, right, I would drop like a ton of bricks, but that's what they want to let her know. Yo, remember, queen, I don't need you in my life. I want you in my life. If you cheat, that I have nothing against you at all. But I mean, no, it's not like the movies or church corny ways where we have a conversation, I give you a chance. No, it's the first time and last time, and that's it. That means that you have no self-will. So that means you need other validations. Anyone cheats, right? And this is that bullshit shit. I cheated because, they ain't shit. These are just niggas and bullshit. They're just bitches and bullshit. I don't love, I love you. No. They have love for you and many others. So I need validations of you, Mrs. Fat, and many other females. No, that's
you
not.
You could have you cheated. Like, that way we could have a ground understanding.
Right.
Went out and cheated.
Right. And then here's a kicker, Mrs. Fat. If I loved you, it's just you and I, that's it. But I have love for you, many others. That's what that's how people use the word correctly, not incorrectly. Don't fall for the fucking gas and manipulation. No, they don't love you. They have love for you and many others. That's why you realize boundaries. That's how you be selfish. Your life. Or you accept it. I pray if you do what I did. Did I know my first baby mom, Hell Narcissist de Likee, right? In English, that means a girl from the ghetto hood, street mentality-wise. Right? So that I know of, because she had a smartphone like I did. I had no MySpace, no Facebook. For 12 years. So she was on social media that I know of. She cheated with the Cuban nigga and shit. One that I know of. She could have been cheated for 12 years. I don't know. I was always working. I don't know nothing. And respectfully, let's say she tell me we see each other. Oh, by the way, Marge, I go by Marge Zen, my first Margarita, right? So you just met me with the Cuban nigga, right? That's it. I cheat on you for 12 years straight. I don't get my feelings about it, but yeah, that's cool. That's good for you. I'm happy for you. Are you doing better for yourself? What? Are you doing better for yourself? Are you still narcissistic? My tattoos. Trust me, she either watching my social media or if you see each other, like, what the fuck's all this? Oh, it's my story, your story, our kid's story, everyone's story. I have nothing against you. I comprehend you. And I want everybody to know grow, not a woman like you. Once again, in the love race for man, I might trigger a lot of people from the ghetto hoods. Like, we don't know girl from the ghetto hoods. Only she becomes a woman, she's healing and to become healed. Yes, if she can put her pride and ego away. And like they say analogy, you leave the ghetto hoods, right, but the hood leave you. Can you put your pride and ego away? Because you move to the suburbs, blend the fuck in, dress proper, speak proper, quote unquote. But when the triggers happen, you become triggered, and what you're looking at, they're just looking. But when you say that, everyone in the suburbs, yo, you're not from here, you're from the ghetto hoods, obviously. Like I say it, you're a circle. I look like 10 kilos, but nah, I don't. They're just looking. That's what they're doing, I'm not dealing with that shit. I'm not gonna become your father. And that's what people are empathetic. What's you become? When you got a father, your fucking partner, they're not your fucking kid. I know you want them to do better. I know you want them in trouble, but that's your flaw. Like my flaw was, I pray that manifest. She changes the way my first baby mom, 12 years, right? That she becomes a better person, and she's fucking less being mean and bullshit with the words. And every time altercation, sorry sir, sorry miss, in the suburbs, the north side of Seattle and shit. Latinas, that corny ass bullshit line they got out of some altercation. Latinas are crazy and shit. They be like controller and shit. I'm not calling the cops because of your kids and you, but every time in front of her face. Why are you with her? You deserve better. You deserve better. For 12 years, motherfucking, and once again, I tell people, Forewarn, if everyone from the outside looking at, especially from Adams, they tell you deserve better, because they see through the bullshit. They're like, yo, I see you guys, I'll be scared of you before you open your mouth. And I think she's an angel. When you open your mouth, fuck no. You deserve better. Yeah, they saw what I didn't see.
Yo. Yeah, and this crazy. A lot of people saw what I didn't see neither, because I didn't even see it at all.
Come on. Let's go. Sorry, I'm doing puppies. Sorry, I'm doing puppies over here. Nah.
I thought they was little bitty puppies still on the nipples.
Nah, they're 3 months old and they're about to be home this weekend. So one of them is by my router because last time they knocked my fuck. Like they didn't break my shit, but they dropped my router down and it fell down. I'm like, what the fuck? So now I put it down, and I hear him going by. I'm just like, Saturday, all 7 will be gone. Me home, problem solved. No more fucking crying. No more nothing. I'm just like, but I did it to myself. That's what I tell people. If I'm telling the answer to my situation, well, my home being disturbed, to the puppies. It's not respectful, it's nothing wrong, but yo, like, no, y'all can give her home, go somewhere else respectfully, But that's why I'm gonna get my dog fixed. Problem solved. She could be a porn star. No more puppies. No, nothing in my head. She get pregnant. Nothing of that. No puppies at all. 0. I know my situation at home. Fix it. That's what I tell people. If your relationship's toxic, if your home's toxic, why is it toxic? I don't know. I don't want to talk about it. There's your problem. You don't want to know the answer to life, so you accept it. But you brag about your car, your Gucci, your Prada, OnlyFans, BBLs, fucking jobs and everything, but you hate your fucking house. You're trying to go home to that fucking door of your dungeon, your sentencing, your hell on earth. Why? I don't want to hurt their feelings. I don't want to be mean to them. I pray for you. And I go on my day, I was you. 12 years. I pray that will manifest. It's not going to work in your favor. Pray to God all you want. God's like, yo, that's his journey, that's her journey. The door's right there. You can leave when you want to. And then bullshit when we got some of ourselves. What will happen to my ex if I leave him? There's your problem. There's your problem right there. Well, why do you give a fuck? Respect. You pray for them. That's it.
It's just beginnings. It's just started for me because all this stuff is just thrown at me and probably like a couple of weeks ago. So I'm just in the beginning stages.
Okay. Well, the cool thing is you're ahead of the game because we're having an open conversation about it. That's beautiful. I 3.5 years ago, I had my support team there. I beginning stage. I didn't know shit. I love my dad because guess what? They held my hand, guided me for 88 days of my life. And they didn't have to. They chose to want to. And they even told me, like, hey, it was I feel like doing, you're on social media. And they forewarned me, like, but you're saying too much. You know that, right? Like, what do you mean? Yo! Sorry. I'm sorry?
You're fine. I said, oh, yeah, y'all started. Everything started on social media. That's where everything started from, social media.
No, which if you use it correctly, it's positive. What am I doing here? I'm on 6 platforms to tell a story. I don't have to be here. I choose to want to.
Yeah.
Yo, keep rock. Ya sabes, vas a ir para afuera. Come on, you have the deal is already. Oh my gosh. Jeez Louise. Sorry. Puppies.
They following you now.
No, they're trying to the living wires and they're trying to go by the router. And they see me, they walk. I'm like, yo, like, don't worry, baby girls. Saturday, all gone. Guess what? Now I'm at home, my heaven and earth again. No disturbance at all. 0. That's how to preach what I preach.
Really close to you, really get one.
I'm sorry?
If I was close to you, I would really get one.
I'll give you all 7 of them. Have them, enjoy them, please do. I'm not dealing with this no more, man. No, I can't do this no more. Like, no. I have 8 kids. That suffices,
I was literally looking for a puppy for Christmas.
Oh, really? So, okay, the buzz are going. Yeah, no, they're cool and around, but I already have my own dogs, and outside there's cats. I had to go buy cat food, dog food. It's just like, I'm only like, even my ex told me.
I was literally looking for a kitten or a puppy. I swear I was looking for a Christmas.
Whatchamacallit, that's
either one. Because before all this had happened, I was going to surprise him for a kitten or a puppy. I was going to surprise him for one.
For that Jack, welcome back, brother. No, yeah, whatchamacallit, and my ex, she's like, isn't this backwards? Like, what do you mean? Like, yo, I'm supposed to be like the single mom with, cats and dogs and shit. Why do you have them? I go, I don't give a shit. I'm good. I'm blessed. Hey, Brownie. I know the puppies are boss. I know. Brownie, really? Sorry, guys. Brownie. Only because of puppies. Only because of puppies. And here's the best part. Snickerdoodle, right? The father of the puppies, right? So him and, dog, that bush with dogs and alphas, all that shit. So his brother, I rehomed him once because fucking I had this big old scar right here. Where's it at? Oh, right here. Big old scar. Looking at get my tattoo. Buy my tattoo really close wise, but they got a, physical altercation. And here's the best part. Like, I tell my kids, like, after this shit went down to my kids and, my daughter and her girlfriend, I go, chill out, guys. And her brother. I go, chill out. I'm not mad at you, right? I'm bothered. The other one from TikTok? No, actually from Clubhouse. It's right here, I'll show you. It's an app. So I'm on Clubhouse, IG, I'm talking about. I'm on Facebook, Likee, Bigo, Clubhouse, TikTok, and then Twitch. Eventually I'll be on IG and other platforms. But anyways, so the situation happened like this, right? Because they don't get along with each other. I had to separate them, all that shit, because they grew fucking big-ass chihuahuas, right? So every time they saw each other, right, just look, they fucking growl at each other, snarling shit. And I'll be like, yo, not Jack. I'll be, Snicks chill, Oreo chill, right? So one day I was doing a one-on-one, had my fucking Bluetooth on, and remember this, my kids, all my kids, 8 of them, and her, my daughter's girlfriend and her brother saw me. They locked eyes. I'm on the phone, I'm distracted, cool, because Oreo wants to go potty and shit. Snake wants to go potty and shit. So I open the door, right? And it's too late. I open the door, Snickerdoodle goes outside, the backyard and shit. And guess what happens? Fucking Oreo's back there. He's back there. Oh yeah, they fucking walked in each other eye to eye, and they growl, and I fucking yell Oreo, Snake loud, right? And fucking going at it. And what do? I don't even think. I just go in there. I try fucking grabbing dogs. They're big ass dogs, right? Grab by the fucking neck, throwing them. Fucking they're scratching me, biting me and shit. And I'm not even thinking. I'm just doing, right? And then from there, wise, it's fucking they're at each other's throats, man. I'm like, holy shit. And once again, I'm not even thinking about getting bit, nothing, but I'm getting scratched. Big one right here. Small bite marks and shit. One bit me, but he let go right away. And I was like, ow, and I'm fucking yelling, what the fuck? And throw him inside the cage. I'm just throwing dogs everywhere, right? Throw him inside the dog kennels. I'm like, what the fuck? After shit comes down, I talk to the kids, like, yo, chill out. I'm not mad at you guys, but you saw me on the phone. You knew he was back there. Why didn't all 8 of you, plus, 2 other individuals, I told yo, I'm not being rude to you, but you guys are adults also. I know you're in high school, but you know what's gonna happen. And none of you open your mouth. It's gonna be prevented. Try a different situation. Open your mouth. I'm on the phone, but distract me with something. But now look at this. Got a big old fucking gouge, big fucking deep ass gouge, right? Little bite marks and bullshit. It could have been worse. I wasn't thinking. I was just doing. They could have fucked me up pretty bad. I'm here trying to separate them. The down from the adrenaline. You don't feel shit till what happens. The body comes down. Blood start flowing. Oh fuck! I'm fucked as shit. I get a bit bitten up, tore up, So that's why I had to rehome him. So with that said,
What happened? The female dog, them boy dogs gonna go wet.
Yeah, almost definitely. So it was Snickerdoodle. I rehomed him because it was just I got tired of him just drowning, just fucking popping off, right? And Oreo, oh my gosh, that he just barked for no fucking reason. Oof, loud. I got sensitive ass ears because I messed up my ears when I was younger. My cutlass, beats, all that bullshit. I was forewarned older cats. Hey, the bass, it can hurt your ears, but it's your your midget tweeters. I can hear you from blocks away, word for word. Isn't this not boom, 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 word for word? Drown them? No, not drown them. So I rehomed them. So one of the puppies, right? One of the puppies, he looks like Oreo. He's black, she's black and white. So every time the little puppy gets by him, he fucking snarls bad because obviously that's a trauma. He sees his little brother. Supposedly he's just a Australian, those shepherds, like blue healers, quote unquote. What's up, Rita? How you doing? How's it going? And then the puppy's like a tallest chihuahua. They say she was this tiny right when we got her. My ex's dog, whatever, the boy's dog. And now she's like tall, skinny, like they call it a wishbone chihuahua. So they're going to be really small or really big. I tell people, hey, I don't know what size. There's a bitch. Mm-hmm.
They mixed breed.
Yeah, they're mixed. Yeah, they're little mutts. Good looking, whatever, pretty, all that good shit, but respectfully, I'm done. Like, no. So, that's a Saturday be gone. I get my life back. I just tell a story. What up, Jack? How you doing, brother? How's it going? Welcome to Live.
What's going on? Like, they're going
what is this,
face to
I don't know, fantasy with the chihuahuas?
No.
I know it's a big thing.
Oh,
I don't read on.
it's because they're small puppies and they're typically tiny. You put in your pocket, your bag.
Yeah, I really want one.
Chihuahuas, ankle biters.
I always want
It's going pretty cool. What part of Lisa? Eastern Washington is like 10 degrees, 8 degrees. So Alaska weather. Last night we got -6. Yeah, and respectfully, I'm in the country, so my pipes are frozen. Yeah, it sucks. First time ever dealing with frozen pipes, and the only reason why they're frozen because we lost power for majority of the day. Yo, Brownie, puppies, leave them alone.
Why he calmed down? I said, now I see a face to Jack.
Oh yeah, Jack, he's cool people. John, Jack, you're funny, John. Them. Arkansas. Oh no, shit about my brother, not like physically my brother, but his name's Timmy Turner. He's from some part of Arkansas. But whatchamacallit, he told me the weather out there also. Hey, number 2, how's it going?
Hey, who? This Angel?
Mm-hmm. But yeah, so pray for you. He showed me the weather's gonna be crazy over there. Try to stay warm, bundle up best as possible because there's a cold front coming from the north side. So.
Can I ask you a question?
Say that again?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good.
If
Go
I
for it.
sucked your dick, you fell in love with me, would you move in with me?
The what?
If I sucked your dick and you fell in love, would you move in with me?
Would you ask your mom or dad that?
What the?
I'm asking you.
Would you ask your mom or dad that? Do you believe you're a good person?
Go get them.
There it is. God, how are you 50 years old? You're still a troll. Yeah.
Your mom and dad, I'll ask them.
Yeah, fucking trolls.
Get out of here with that.
That's blue pillars. Blue pillars are fucking lost causes. All you male, females are narcissistic. Narcissistic as fuck. Fuck you and your feelings and your dead grandpa. I don't go fuck, respectfully. You play stupid, I play stupider. And we're the best part. They're just words. It's cool. It's social media. It's social media. In real life, they would have said shit. Call the boys in blue, sexual harassment. Go fight the judges in courts and bullshit. You're too narcissistic as fuck. And you believe, here's the best part. People that are racist and douchebags, they go to church, love God, Allah, Buddha. Make that shit make sense. I go, yeah, you go to your man-made God. Not God, man-made. Because in your head, you believe you're a good Christian Muslim, but you're a piece of shit.
Oh, come on. They're just angry and they have no solution.
Yeah, I know, Jack. I know they're angry, Jack. I know they're angry. And what are they doing, Jack? They're doing what? Deflection and projection. Personal issues, they don't want to talk about it, so their mask mouths. Behind the dying crying, they project their bullshit until I'm the wrong person to project to. Because I will traumatize you in a positive manner and don't give a fuck if I hurt your feelings. Especially your boy, fuck you and your feelings and your dead grandpa. Oh shit. And your dead, I don't give a fuck. Respect, but I don't. Now I block you. That's a cool thing about social media. Yeah, there's a badass button called block. If they really want to come back, make another account. You know? Who does that? That's childish. Oh, Rita, that's your trolls. Once again, the positive he cammed up. Look at him. He's like, I'm about to be 43 next month, right? He's got to be fucked 60 plus. Miserable.
Right.
Like, dude, like, look how old you are. Still miserable as fuck. You're going to die that way. I pray for you, and that's it. What am I going to do? Like, chase you? You should do better. You should do better, but with that said, that is your journey. I'm not going to chase and preach to you. I'm going to save. I can't finish save you. That is your journey, free will and choice. I go on my day. But the cool thing in social media, block all day, every day. I don't give a fuck. I tell people, scenario, if I was a troll, I would let you know I'm a troll. How so? Scenario, my fucking username be troll1, right? And everything I say to you, so you know that, especially if I really been narcissistic, I would traumatize you because you block me. Scenario, Mrs. Fat, you block me, right? I'll make another account, right? And it'll be my first account, troll1. Troll2, and hey, what's up, miss? Back again. Fucking your feelings. You block me. Troll3, it's always be me. I will let you know I'm the same troll. I won't make those bullshit username. That's a lot of fucking numbers. Nah. Troll1, Troll2, I will let you know it's me. I'll be, yo, why are you bothered? They're just words. I get it. They can be traumatized, triggering. But that's why the cool thing with social media is, if behind the screen, there's conversations, anyone, whatever subject you're talking about, you're hearing shit behind these platforms, that lets you know you're struggling. But the cool thing is where you test yourself, if you have patience, you're open-minded, it's social media. The cyber world, technically it doesn't exist. So if you're struggling behind the screen, imagine raw real life, behind the environment, where you live at. Take it out of the cell phones. Where do you live at? Your scenario. How's your environment like? Like my scenario, Eastern Washington, fucking lost cause. All my tattoos, I'm the devil. What I'm talking about, I'm lost, I'm crazy. I don't give it. I tell I'm crazy, but I'm blessed. You get a sane and toxic ass relationship, and you go to church and say love God, Allah, Buddha, and he's a manhole. The priest knows he's a manhole. How so? Because in this Catholic religion culture, like Christian stuff, they believe that when you tell the priest your sins, do confession, that your sins are forgiven. How? If you keep doing the same bullshit, hey, sorry, Father. Scenario: if I had a wife, let's say Mrs. Fat's my wife, right? Every week I cheat on her, and every Sunday they say the same priest, and they say, scenario, Jack, you're the priest. Every Sunday for fucking 2 years, 3 years. Sorry, Father Jack. Guess what? I'm trying to do better, but once again, but I cheated on my wife again. And he'd be like, oh, sorry, guess what, Mr. Marito? He don't even say my name. He knows who the fuck I am. Be like, guess what? Father forgives you. See, do 10 Hail Marys and 20, Our Fathers, whatever. Fuck, if I was a priest, the scenario, if I know he's a manhole, be no, check it out. I'm going to give you two options. Either, if you want me to forgive for your sins, right? You got to do 100 Hail Marys, 1,000 Our Fathers. What the fuck? Yeah, I've been dealing with you for so long. You still keep fucking up. Why won't you let her go? Or if you want to accept it, because that's a lot to do, right? A lot of praying and shit. I know it's a lot. So go to Father Jack will be here at noon. He'll take care of fucking confession. I won't. And tell the bishop, I don't give a fuck if they ground me. I would take this in like a champ. You are a manhole. You are the fuck up of the universe. So with that said, Lucifer's disciple. Lucifer, we're going to step in God's house because he will catch a fire. But you, Mr. Rito, you can. And I'm telling you, you're a fuck up. I'll take this in. So why won't you let her go? She deserves to be with a good person. You're good for nothing. Oh shit, shots fired. Fuck you and your feelings. I don't care. And pooty. Ratchet. And once again, I know that's narcissistic being mean, but hey, you play stupid, I play stupider. He played dumb, I play dumber. I don't care. It was matching energy, right? If you don't change it, don't bother coming back time after time for the same thing. Exactly. That's the intent, not to. The thing is, remember this, behind the screen, a lot of us that are healing or healed of the situation over that X-wise, we're ahead of the game. The ones still going through it, I tell them, to my coworkers, yo, I was you. Trombones, you know what I did when I talk about these terms? So I broke up many times. I gave her many chances. I pray for, my tattoos. It did not work in my favor. I tell them, you don't have to comprehend me. Your choice, free will, your journey. But the cool thing that you allow me to have this conversation, if you find your face as a friend associate, I pick you up 1,000 times. I won't give up on you. I was you. You're ahead of the game. You're 24 years old. Fuck. I was 24 years old. Fucking pray by manifest till I was like 32, 31 and stuff. Finally got up and left. That's a long fucking time. And you and I cannot get no back love, time, and emotions. God can't even get it back to it. The higher power. I know that. I just tell a story now. Eventually all that shit be tied on my body. And you see me wearing my shirts. And I love triggering, respectfully, I love triggering the religious people. Like, God could do it for you. Like, really? He could do it for you. Really? Look at my tattoos. And I'm not calling God in a positive manner. Like, tonight we pray that tomorrow that everybody gets one more day to live, right? Whatever negative feelings you have today, let's say you're addict, let's say you're depressed. All my tattoos, right? So we say that tomorrow that nobody has that shit. So we say amen. So tomorrow morning when everybody wakes up, one more day above ground, everybody has the same issues of last night, right? Who do you blame? My tattoos? The little devil. This is actually a little angel whispering in my ear, little devil, right? So who do you blame? God, Lucifer? The answer to the person is you. God gave you free will and choice. Simple as that. Your choice, free will. I tell respectfully the nighttime, the addicts, the alcoholics, they get mad at me after 2 a.m. They get mad at me and they go to the door, fucking pull on it. Hey, the door's locked. I'm like, yeah, you see what time it is? If not, it's 2 a.m. It's 3 a.m, 5 a.m. I want my beer. And I respect how does it feel to want? How long you been doing it for? What? How long you been doing it for? All day? No, in general-wise, years. So instead of Washington at this store at 7-Eleven, you used to watch wine from 8 a.m. to 2 a.m, that's all I can sell to you. So now you get to survive. Then be like, what do? There's sodas, there's coffee, there's munchies. What do you want to do? I don't want that. Respectfully, then you have to wait. I go respect when I say this. I don't recommend this, but I'll give you a little suggestion. If I was an alcoholic, right, hardcore, if I was a smart alcoholic, and once again, I don't want you to do this, but it's your choice. We will. From 8 a.m, once again, 2 a.m, I could buy all adult Kool-Aid I want to. So buy as much as you can. And fucking drop this shit and distribute it everywhere. Your parents, your father, whomever you're cool with. So when you come here, oh shit, I forgot, yes, because you're buzzed, high, drunk, whatever, cool. But I know for a fact, my father, my cousin, my friend, yes, it's over there. They walk over there, drive over there. I don't recommend it. You should take a fucking break to drinking, but your choice you will. Oh shit, I never thought of that. Really? All these years drinking, never thought of that. And you drink? No. So one time I didn't get my tattoo because this vessel's weak and it hurts like a bitch. So I drink 6, 7 fireballs, up to 8 fireballs to numb the fuck up because I don't want to feel this shit. It hurts. I just tell a story. That's what I do. My tattoo to tell a story is not because I love them, yes, but it's not. It's just to get your attention. God loves never changes, but most are scared of change. Oh no, for sure, no. God's like, yo, fucking beautiful. Once again, like, it's amazing. Like, if you believe in the higher power, which I do. Once again, do I know? I don't know. I'm born and raised a Catholic. I have idea on faith. I don't know. I'm not gonna sit here and debate with nobody. Prove it to me. I'm not. I don't know, but I have faith and idea. What I believe is this. Atheists or whatever religious. I'm gonna tie my back this year, which I'm dead in the cross and it hurt. But at the top of the cross, sorry, it'll be back on my neck. You'll see it sticking out. So when people see me walking behind it, it'll show. You'll see the top of the cross sticking out. The top's gonna say, as long as you live God-like, all the 10 commandments printed out, Jesus-like as an individual, then you are blessed as an individual. I'm talking about you, Mrs. Fat, Ratchet, Rita, not your kids, not your partners, you. If you live in God, cool, but let's say your partner, they're narcissistic as fuck, where because abusive, addicts and shit. Well, you are dating, respectfully, you're dating a loose disciple. Why? I have kids with them. I know it's gonna hurt. You need your family. It's gonna hurt. I know. I was you. But have you heard of co-parenting? And yes, everyone deserves to see the parent. Yes, I get it. I get the concept, but it's not healthy.
It's got to. What's best for you, maybe rather than hurt. It's gonna hurt at the end of the day. Because it's a separate. But if it's kids involved, you got to do what's best for you.
Correct. Rita says on TT TikTok, confessions to someone else will not free you. Only you can free yourself. 1,000. 1,000. That's why, once again, I have nothing against religion. Bro is a Catholic. You still call me Catholic, but I'm also spiritual. But like that concept, like me, like okay, like whatever number you want to use as an individual, 1,000. It's about 1,000. So with that, so like my number is 3, right? So if you're my friend associate, right, I'll give you 3 chances. But if I keep fucking up, I wear my boundaries with people. After that, I pray for you. I like to just pray for you, right? So. The concept of, I get the concept of confession, but that's why it's, if anyone that does the same shit over and over, what is it? It's an addiction, it's a habit. So why do you allow it? And that's when I say people respect me when it comes to relationships. Some people, addicts, hide this shit really fucking good. They hide it for years till finally they slip, it comes out, or they fucking lose themselves. The day that you catch your partner sitting there, you find out, let's say, Miss I'm with you, come to find you're alcoholic. Keep it simple. You don't know just alcohol, you're hardcore, but you've been hiding this shit. What am I doing? I'm choosing myself selfish. But yo, Miss Fact, what's up, babe? Check out. I told you in the beginning, I don't do none of this shit, So now you lied to me for all these years, and fucking, you're a beast. I'll give you your props. But with that said, I'm selfish. I'm doubling a ton of bigs. It's over, friends associates. You want me to support them? I shall be. But you change. I'm not accepting that because I'm not dealing with zombies respectfully because I deal with sober version of yourself, different high version of yourself. I'm not dealing with that respectfully. No. Be with another alcoholic. I don't recommend it. You're working yourself, but be with that. Why'd you sell me a dream? I cannot get my lifetime and emotions back. God can't even get back to me, so why'd you do it to me? And you say you love me. No, you have love for me. If you love me, you'll love yourself and you'll be out of your situation. Respectfully. I know the answer. So now what? I go to that door, I don't ever come back. If you allow me to be part of supporting my shop, if not, no hard feelings. I go on my day. Next time, I gotta stay apparently more observed because some of my magic and miss the reflection. What am I gonna do? I'm gonna dissect them. What did I miss? How did she hide it so fucking good that I missed it? And that's everybody. The scenario. If it happens, if you don't do drugs, you're a sober person, quote unquote, not big pharma. What are you gonna do? Be the part of support team as a partner. I pray for you. And which is your choice, free will, but it's not gonna be a positive outcome because I can tell you stories upon stories. A lot of females that fucking deal with addicts and $60,000 for rehab and all, and they paid for everything. They're still fucking up. And she prayed, and then she's, yes, I get it. You love him. You're deep in the situation. That's just the downfall. You overloved him. By overloving him, you love for yourself. You believe this is the right one. I pray for you. I was you. I'm not against you. I want to get up and you. I'll be an associate. Pick up 1,000 times. But you can't figure to save him. That's his own journey. I promise you that. God can't do it. He'll hold his hand guide him also. We got free one choice every day above ground. Like the addicts at nighttime. Why do I come here? Look, I'm by the beer all day every day. They don't talk to me. It talks to you. Not I. I don't care for that. I only care for it on ink therapy days. Oh, fire! Like my boys, my tattoo is Bobby. Fireball. He knows what I'm coming through. Fireball, my video and chilling. I'll get all fucking tipsy. Chill. Yeah, I don't feel none of this bullshit. These tattoos are for the universe, not for myself. I love them, but I dislike the pain. I'm an obsession, not confession. Yeah, Rita, that's beautiful. I love that. I'm an obsession, not a confession. I love that. Hell yeah. And that's the intent. It's love, respect, to fullness. Once again. And if I trigger you behind the screen, once again, it's in a positive manner to get your attention. And you don't have to comprehend. I'm not trying to meet you in a bad manner, just to get your attention. Like, yo, did you know you're an adult? This is your life. Everyone's an adult. We forget for some reason we're adults. Somebody, I promise you 1,000, will take your action. I promise you that. And yes, sometimes you fucking invest in individuals to the fullest, but you don't want to become your partner's father or mother. That's why my coworker, the trigger, says she females. Are you his mom? What? Are you his mom? You bought all this?
No,
right.
I'm your girl.
Right. So with that said, I tell him, stop mothering him. And I know, I get it. It's gonna hurt. You're gonna let him fuck up. He wants to join gang. He wants to be at it. Let him do so. Yes, it sucks. It sucks. Yes, you saw someone you put time and effort, and they're about to fall in the face. I know that, but that is their choice, free will, their journey.
I wonder why some men do that. They look at their girlfriend and say mother. Why do they do that?
Oh, that's simple. It's child trauma. Think about it. It's really simple. For the most part, everybody has child trauma. So if you want to, like me, day one, right? The potential to be, I want to see how they're doing with their child trauma. So scenario, Mrs. Reed. If I was you, right? I'm not Mrs. Reed, Mrs. Fat, apologize. Rita over here on TikTok, I apologize. I'm multitasking. So with that said, let's say you're my girlfriend, right? And take it back. Before you become a girlfriend, I'll ask you, hit it out. So, and it's going to be crazy, day one, right? So I'm going to ask you, so when you was a kid, or before I ask you the kid probably, hey, how your parents doing? What? They'll see, oh, my father's not here, or they're separated. Cool. But okay, before they got separated as a kid, how was everything at home? Was it toxic and bullshit, shit otherwise? Oh, 2 seconds. Bueno? Yes, son. Mande. ¿Cómo de qué? Like, is it? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Oh, is it the paracetamol fluid? What color is it? If it's like...
You ain't asked.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You ain't going to bed.
Mm-hmm. Aceite? We'll touch it. Antifreeze? Really? Oh, yeah, in the reservoir bottle. Pues si quieres ponen como un cardboard. If you have cardboard, turn it on, right? Then add it for 5-10 minutes, y lo apágalo. And leave the cardboard right there, see if it starts dripping. And you'll see if it's coming from that side. If it is, try to follow it, see where it's coming from. Now, for some reason, I don't know, the head gasket going potentially was, the thermostat's opening to the fullest. So, but como te digo, to just put a piece of cardboard right there, see what it does. See what color it is. If it's antifreeze, you'll see it because it's green. Or it's like slimy. I mean, not slimy, but it's well looking. And if it's power steering wires, then it'll be dark and that'll be like sticky, like oil. Mm-hmm. 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 Oh, then it's probably antifreeze then. So maybe, I don't know. That's the idea that it's not the head gases and it's just spitting out. Yeah, it's opening to the fullest. How's the gauge doing? Good? Okay, let me do some research on the Honda, see what's up, and I'll call you back, okay? Alright, ciao. By the way, I work on cars, so I work on my own personal cars, Max, and some family members. I don't like working on cars at all. I work computer question, guys. I got you. I'm the doctor. When you hear computers or IT, no, IT people sell you dreams. That's like Best Buy and computer shops. Your computer still goes to RAM. No, they're selling you fucking dreams. You can have RAM to expand memory as far as usage-wise, multitasking, multiple tabs, but it does not make the computer any faster for the most part. What makes it faster is, I can show you real fast. I heard this for like 12 years of my life, working computers all the time, right? So, let me show you. So here it is. This is a hard drive, traditional. If your laptop computer tower has this shit, it's called a hard drive. Analogy, this is a cassette player, it's a Honda. So this thing right here, I can fine tune it every 3-4 months. Be IT person, take you for money for years to be, which IT people do that, which is basically Best Buy in computer shops. And if I want to make it easy for both of us, I pull the hard drive out, put an SSD, which is a flash drive, bigger, it's digital door. So this is like a CD player, this is a Bugatti. by pulling this out, I've heard 12 years, oh my gosh, you're so good at what you do. Like, no, I'm not good. Some man made a badass thing called SSD, digital, and I saved us both time and money. So I don't see my customer for years until he fails or whatever. He crashes. And I see him locally, hey, how's the computer doing? Haven't called you, you know. I'll show you work on your card. That's awesome. Rita. I only had a father, no mother. Never met her, but I had an awesome childhood. Awesome, Lisa. We'll talk about that in a second. I work on my cars. It's beautiful. What's going on with it? Oh, my daughter. My sister. I'm tired. I only slept for 2 hours. Max's cards.
No.
It's
So we was talking about why do men look at women as their mother?
Oh, back to that part. That's once again, if the mother wasn't there or the mother did not give the mother love. Scenario. You're gonna be together, right? And you asked me about that, like your parents, and you'd be like, I'll be all well, watch out. My pop's not really cool, right? But my mom, she's always mad and bitter, right? Or she wasn't there in my life. There's a problem. They sit together, wise, but that's why I tell people. I said day one, yo, brownie, puppies, chill. You know, whoever your partner talks to the most wise, that's the one that the person more empathetic wise. The one that less to talk to, that's the person more narcissistic. Typically, for the most part. You know, the father more narcissistic, not knowing because they're stressing about bills. We're not talking about express feelings. So who do we go to? Mom. It can be vice versa. Once again, everyone's child is different. That's why you'll figure that shit out right there. And when you figure that out, there's a child trauma. And if you want to dig deep about it, scenario. This is, we're together, right? So once again, let's say on my side, you know, I love my father to the fullest. I did closure myself. This conversation, my tattoos, I know in his head, because it's culture based and, you know, different generations, I'm considered crazy in his eyes. Got more tattoos and shit, right? It doesn't hurt my feelings, you know? Because I would love to have this conversation with them, but it's not going to happen. So I did closure for myself, right? My way, my type of love. So with that said, I didn't tell my pops a lot. To this day, we don't talk a lot. It's just very casual, etc. But I comprehend where he's coming from because the general cycle. My grandfather, my uncles, not to have this conversation at all. So, what's up with you, Ginger? How you doing, Queen? How's it going? Welcome to live. So there's my situation right there. There's a child trauma. What's up, Michael? There's a child trauma. I don't have the fatherly love. Let's say, Mrs. Fat, your situation. Yeah, it's the same situation. You talking about, oh, my mom was cool, my father was triggered. There it is. So I don't have father love. You don't have father love. And so we have toxic love, right? Our mothers give us love. So with that said, you and I become a couple. How? Middle school, high school, how? The movies, it's a concept. The books, it's a concept. Animated, it's a concept. It's not legit. Because if you get deep about it, our relationship becomes toxic because we don't know what love, we know what toxic love is. So you become my father, I become your father. Or vice versa. Let's say, you know, they're narcissistic and shit. Whoever the narcissistic parent-wise, there it is. Both of us trying to feel the way of love we cannot get from our parents. And we're supposed to become one and have love with each other if we don't know what love is. Make that make sense. It's not going to work in no one's favor. And for the most part, you women more empathetic-wise, you will stay there. I pray that manifest, you know. Are the pups gone? Saturday. One's about to be gone shortly, which I had a text you about to get off in a minute. And then the rest will be gone this weekend. So, yeah, respectfully, I pray for them. Good homes, all gracious. But I'm going to take my dog so she's fixed. Respectfully, I'm blessed. You know, she can't have no more puppies. She could be a porn star. But I get bunny. No thought in my head. Guess what? She's probably going, no. I know it sounds bad, but I'm blunt. Like, no.
I don't blame you at all.
You know, I'm just like, no. So that's why, you know, it's my fault. I would take accountability for the situation. That's why not ever again, respectfully. I know I'm blunt. Once again, like tell people. And it's as adults, as humans, same situation. Like, yo, for some reason, these boys and girls, men and women, have excuses like, pay with them tell a sob story. And I forewarn you, I tell you 1,000 times. If you don't know, they fucking teach us middle school, high school in America, and probably other countries also. So when you have TLC senators, you only have 3 phases. You catch what? Babies, STDs, or feelings. That's all you got. And oh my God, they're pregnant. And we spend say nowadays, all those bullshit excuses of mammy bullshit. Fucking, you know, they pop Plan B like fucking Skittles. Like, bruh.
I ain't never popped a Plan B a day of my life.
Mammy bullshit. And they have abortions, all this shit. Like, yo, like, the little one didn't have to be here, but now you want to take something out. Why?
Popped Plan B or got an abortion a day of my life.
Which is beautiful. It shouldn't have to get to that point. It's my body, my choice. Right? I comprehend the concept, but did you know when you become one, you can catch feelings, babies, STDs. All you fucking virgins act like.
Oh yeah.
Say, bro.
Oh yeah, you definitely. If you don't take care of yourself, or take care of your body, man.
Yeah.
Who?
And that's why, once again, I'm blunt, right? And this is a scenario. This happens every day above ground. I could do this, right? Anyone could, as a man, quote unquote, I could have 1,000 girlfriends, right? And lie to every single one of them. I could have fucking, if I had the money and power, right? I could travel the universe, right? To travel everywhere. I could have 1,000 girlfriends across the globe, or the universe, right? ET's and bullshit. Sell them dreams, gas and manipulate. I love you, all the good shit. They don't know I have fucking girlfriends everywhere. This happens at work. This happens in Alaska. They got their, whatever, Philippine wife, fucking, Russia. I have many guys out there, and they be like, they go back to America. They got their girlfriend wives in America. I was like, what the fuck? You were preaching about God all this shit a minute ago, and now you're talking about when we get off the, I'm gonna visit my girlfriend. What? What do you mean girlfriend? I think, aren't you and your wife? My kids? Oh yeah, I am. After. Does your wife know? Your kids? No, they don't know anything. That's why I got my.
Oh, no.
I was like, what? I was like, what the fuck? That is my. And I tell him in the face, you talking about God? What the fuck? I go, you're a man-made God. The fuck does that mean? Exactly. What does it mean? And she's at home in your country, waiting for you, happy, and you. Fuck, I pray for you. You know. So that's what I'm saying. Scenario: I can have across the globe, right, across the universe, 1,000 girlfriends, get them all pregnant, 1,000 kids, right, and that's 2,000 people, and I can get it believe. When I want to, I can traumatize 2,000 people, and I'm only one person. Make that shit make sense. That's the queen. I'm putting fear in a positive manner. Stay aware. Stay aware. I'm exhausted. I gotta go to sleep.
It's traumatized.
It can't. It is. It's. It'd be nice to be a family.
It's gonna be traumatized on you. Yeah, 2,000 babies. Oh man.
Yeah and nay. If I'm narcissistic, I won't give a fuck. Happens all the time.
Yeah.
It happens all the time.
Oh.
Once again.
Because you,
Mm-hmm.
baby, them women.
Yeah, well, the mom becomes either she has a choice. She either has a kid, not a kid, right? To once again, to have an abortion, not have an abortion, plan B's. Man-made bullshit. But once again, the little one, like, we didn't have to be here, we're here, right? So now the ball's in your court as a mother to be, right? And it sucks. You should have to get to that point, but once again, the intent to stay observant. I said at the time, yo, queens, remember this. Everybody has narcissist traits. The bad side of us. My tattoos. It says what? Hate, narcissist, pride, ego, lust, greed, power, evil, and be jealous. Everyone got that bullshit. So the Forewarn universe, behind the screen, yo, queens, did you know I can act nice and not be nice? However, love and lust, and right, a little bit of love is called breadcrumbing, right? To love bomb you, hunt in your face, which I call it a family's love story. Tell you everything you want to hear, put you on cloud fucking nine, but little do you know, all I want you for your beauty and your lust. I can go to church with you, read the Bible door to door, go on missions, but I'm waiting patiently for the skins, and when I get it, peace gotta go. Or if you're too religious, too pathetic, I can destroy you, trauma bond you, and I will own you. I can tell you, man, I could destroy 95% of the universe. The easiest people to destroy the universe are who? Respectfully. The religious ones, the Bible thumpers, respectfully. That's a warning. Just because they're the church doesn't mean you're a good person. Actually, not the words. I'm forewarning you. Happens all the fucking time. That's why in the God Lucifer talk, Lucifer cannot live in God's house because he will catch on fire between their little rules, their spiritual world, quote unquote, right? Physically, I can do it, and I won't catch on fire. Yeah, as a forewarning. Yeah, I get to sleep tonight. Not just tonight. Shots fired, Ginger. Very well. I know. I gotta get off. I'll be off in a minute, guys. But yeah, I love social media to have these conversations. I respect on all my platforms as an individual behind the screen. 98% of my followers are girls, women, single mothers. 2% males, which is kind of rare. They may actually talk about this, open their mouth. They actually want to investigate how they function. 2% ain't shit, but it's something. It's not ever too late. You know, and that's why you spend. I'm here more for the queens out there because, I'm just warning you, like, what? If I'm behind the screen telling you what I can do to you, and I'm just behind the screen, locally where you're from, your environment, why would you allow it to happen? Stay observant. This vessel is cosmetic. I'm going to say, don't be attracted. Yes, be attracted to the, I'm fucking exhausted, to the potential to be, right? But how are they inside? Like, I was stuff from my support team. What do you mean inside? If you go by cosmetics, that's just called lust. So there's only 4 phases, which I call 30, 60, 90. If you start with 4 phases, just lust, with looks, right? That's called what? Lust. Then it goes to love. Then it goes to toxic love. The last phase is sparks over. To be blunt about it, 30, 60, 90 days tops. You Bounty Bunny, be porn stars. Get that shit in your system. And when you're done, you have nothing to comment. What the fuck do you do? Oh, she's pregnant. Oh, shit. Peace, baby girl. Sorry, Mrs. Fat. Gotta go. Ginger, gotta go. Rita, gotta go. Peace. I'm good. Have fun with the kid. I love you. I'll see you in church tomorrow. I'm like, no, don't do that. So be cautious. Deadass, be cautious. That's a forewarning. And then once again, behind the screen, you give me some beautiful individuals, maybe people you vibe with, but are they being themselves authentically wise? Remember, anyone can make time for anyone in the universe. Why am I on here? Man, if the females on my DMs one-on-ones, they're like, I go, check out Queen, they're talking about the situation with the woo. I'm like, check out, I'm not being rude to what I said, but here's the kicker. You DM me. I talk to many people on the cell phones, right? Many platforms. Why do I make time to respond to you? I don't have to. My choice, free will. So if I'm doing that with you guys, and I'm not, no potential, if the person behind the screen you ask for advice, and there's a person you catch your feelings for, why are you chasing them? That bullshit excuse, yes, we all have lives, but did you know for the most part everyone's on cell phones? So if they can make time to choose and text you and call you, that's their choice, free will. If not, then they're probably talking to you many others, many options. You know that, right? So, I go once again, why am I here responding to you? I don't have to. My choice, free will. So I go, if I'm interested, trust me, I'll stay consistent. And let's say I'm talking with you, we're consistent, I was saying start facing away. I'm not chasing you. What's up, Stefan? How you doing, brother? How's it going? What's up? How you doing? How's life? How's family, kiddos? How's work? And once again, that's a forewarning. Like I do, fuck, many one-on-ones. You can just suffering so bad. So bad. I'm like, yo, like, why are you chasing them? And yes, they sold you a dream. They were interested in the beginning. That's why it's called love bombing, honeymoon phase. I can tell you everything you want to hear, but here's the kicker. Am I staying consistent with the conversations? Every which way, you know? So, that's the situation. If not, then keep chasing people. Keep chasing love. That's not love. That's called toxic love. Love's natural. It's beautiful as fuck, man. It'll come to you. When you work on yourself first and foremost, and the potential is there with themselves. Then you become in sync. It's beautiful. And remember, as a forewarning, anyone could leave, anyone could cheat, and ghost. That is their choice, free will. The intent, if you go monogamous last day in breath, you talk about it day one. What do you want from the situation? So respect my situation. I'm not trying to do 1 year, 2 years, and that's it, right? Hi, bro. I quit my family member. Oh, I'll tell you, Michael. I'll tell you, I apologize. I'll reach out to the squad, and once again, I don't I'm part of the family. Once again, the Bigo family. I'm a host. I don't make nothing out of the situation at all. It'd be nice, you know, because this would be my career, and I'll be fucking vibing with you guys. But I gotta go to work. Multitask. I like really but I don't stop what I'm doing because I don't make money off this. No. I just tell a story and that's it for you guys. Y'all, I'm forewarning you. Once again, I get the life. No toxicity. I don't do toxic bullshit. I want every toxic relationship ever. Capital fucking E. No, don't use the word never. I'll never cheat. I'll never drink. I ain't make logic. Don't defy logic. Lucifer made that shit. Lucifer called it God. Here we are today. So don't defy logic. Use every word. I want ever. I avoid. I won't. Every word but never. If you don't believe me, use the word never. Once again, I comprehend the universe. I tell a story. You got from one. If you want to use it, and when you find face, what happened? You say you never drink. You're drinking again. You say you're never gonna take him back. You're taking back. Why? Use ever. Once again, I didn't make the rules. I just observed them and comprehend them. You know. So that's what I'm saying. Like I just go on here talking about it, and that's it. I've been doing it for 3.5 years, going on 4 years, and I'll do it to my last dying breath. Cause what? It's for you guys, not for me. I'm good. I'm blessed. I love the universe. I'm a big care bear. I want everyone to work on themselves, to be better for themselves as individuals, you know. So then, but that you feel better about yourself, because the real war every day background is the persevere, then your 4 walls. The man-made wars, respectfully Russia, Ukraine, Middle East, game of mafiosos, that is man-made wars, not God-made wars. You pray for the universe, and that's it. If you have no money and power to stop that war, and I recommend, when I say this, highly recommend it, even if you do have the money power to stop that man-made war, not God war. You would trigger the elites, and guess what happens? They will knock on your door, you sleep in the fishes because you're fucking with their money. We're here for the people. They're not here for the people. They're here for the dollar, but they can't say that, but they want to make you feel good. We're here for the people. The fuck you are. You're here for the dollar. The man-made dollar. And here's the best part. All the elites, you're hearing this shit, watching this shit, you're all miserable as fuck. Dead ass. Bitch about insomnia. Toxic ass relationship. Fucking addicts. You hate yourself. How and why? Because you're blue pill rich. The tree of knowledge. Man-made shit. I'm happy you're fucking OnlyFans, gang mafiosos with down supercars, Elon Musk money, Kim Kardashian money. That's man-made bullshit. But in the red pill world, the tree of life, you can't teach me shit about your life. Why you're depressed, why you're sad, your child's trauma. None of that. You're an addict. You can't teach me nothing about that. There's your flaw because you're running from yourself. So chase the crowd, be part of the crowd, social media, all this shit. It's right here. This is your enemy right here, not knowing every which way. And that's what X said, that shit. Extension, my tattoo. 20 years old. He said this cell phone. It's a fucking truth. It's your kryptonite. Think about it. 3.5 years of going through my breakup, right? And this year, everybody's a narcissist. If especially in TikTok, you want to be TikTok famous, especially you queens. Every TikTok you do, say this: my ex narcissist. Just drop that fucking word. Female support females. Boom, you'll go viral. Trust me. All the narcissist coaches, creators and shit that I started with 3.5 years ago, they're fucking viral. Let me go to them. I'll just show you the platforms. Their numbers to my numbers, I ain't shit compared to them. They got millions upon likes and fucking 100,000 followers. And to this day, they're preaching about the narcissist. So when I was evolving, I told once again, I'm a geek tech with computers. I don't know shit about social media. I was just going live on what I'm doing, right? And I got tired of hearing the word narcissist. It tatted on my forehead, form of shit over to get your attention. And I told my nephew, like, I'm tired of watching this sad TikToks, depression TikToks, breakup TikToks, and narcissist. And I go, how do I fix it? Like, what do you mean? I don't know shit about social media. Like, oh, it's called algorithms. What do you mean? The AI sees whatever you see. You don't have to like or comment, but if you're staring at that video, and it's a timer, and that's all you're going to see. So that's why this is kryptonite. If you're going through a breakup, you want to keep watching sad talks, breakup shit, it's going to get you feelings and feelings and feelings. All your fucking FYP for you page is sad. Depression or suicide isn't to bring you down. You don't want to do that to yourself. So the intent is to watch positive, motivational, inspirational, religious shit. That's positive. You're going through it, but guess what? You're not sitting in your feelings as much. You're trying to comprehend your feelings. I'm sad, but why am I sad? He or she's not about my sad. I know, but it's for the time being, it hurts to hear, but it's a blessing in disguise. What? Yes, I know you put love, time, and emotion, money. If you invested a lot as an individual and it failed every which way, and I'm sorry, but guess what? If stay strong, don't give up, focus on the person mirror. Like I was taught, it'll be the best outcome. I promise you that. And I'm fucking blessed. That's why my nephew's fucking guiding me. And after that, now all my FYP and TikTok, positive, inspiration, motivational, relationship issues, and a positive manner, we laugh about it. Behind the screen, you probably like, fuck that shit. Yeah, because you're going through it. I was you. The door's right. Physically, the door's right there. That's the only thing that holds you back. But why? This shit here, heart, is called what? Empathy and sympathy. Communication. You can leave to there, but you don't want to. Because in your head, your mansion, what is it? Your mind, common sense, gut feeling, intuition is called comprehension. These two, this is full heart, healing. This is broken heart. Communication, comprehension. These two are with each other. Your heart feelings, I pray, plan, and manifest to change your ways. What will happen to them if I leave them? I don't want to be mean, hurt their feelings. My comment says, the fucking door's right there. They're adults, someone take care. Go through the door and come back. There's your flaw. That's how you always come back. I pray, yes, it's not going to work in your favor. Their choice, free will. Your choice, free will. But here's the kicker. We're brainwashed that we need people in life. That is incorrect. You don't need people in life. You want people in life if they want you. Match energy, don't take energy. Don't pursue. Need, chase, compete, submit, and evaluate who you, the person mirror, you want to others. Our kids, if you have kids, they need you for now. What do you mean for now? Like we were kids, teenagers, young adults. Peace, mom and dad, I gotta go. 2000, moved to Seattle. My best decision of my life. Fuck it. I recommend if you can go to the big city for 1 year, try it out. Different cultures, different bases, every which way. All my people locally, they fucking haven't left the shithole. I'm like, y'all, pray for y'all. I've been back here for 12 years. The idea is fucking go back to Seattle in a couple of years. If everything was smoothly, gotta go. Seattle's my real home. Eastern Washington, it's a lost cause. It's a lost cause, man. That's a tough story now. But anyways, guys, I'm about to get up in a minute. So, love you guys. I gotta meet up with somebody to drop one of the puppies off, and then gotta go do some gym therapy, buy some stuff, and then come back home and try to go to sleep. I'm tired. I think I gotta go work at midnight. I'm not supposed to work tonight. Oh, thank you, Miss. Oh, you too, Miss Pat. Thank you once again. Thanks for being here. Love you to the fullest. I love your energy. Love your conversations. And that's a good thing about the situation. Conversations. The beautiful thing about technology, we're talking about it, and nobody knows, for the most part, anyone from Adams behind the screen. It's just a screen. It's social media. If you use it correctly, we're talking about it. Incorrectly, you can do whatever you want with it. You can go viral. That's positive, but don't forget about yourself, your feelings, your mental health. Stop wearing the mask smiles. If you're not doing good, verbalize that shit. You're not doing good. Maybe locally you don't have a support team, but on this platform, the best platform, once again, go on TikTok. You don't believe me? Any negative emotion, sad, bitter, hate, child trauma, type this in the search bar. Grab your fucking tissue box, Okay, popcorn wise, you're gonna shed many tears. You think you're the only one suffering in the universe? Zillions upon zillions are fucking suffering, and they don't know why. But the cool thing, technology, what am I doing here? Telling a story. I'm not a victim. I'm not a war survivor. I was. And I know I make it sound easy, but support teams. I preach about support teams because I got blessed for 88 days. It's my tattoos. I had 10 light workers, 10 people for 88 days. Right here it says, let go 88 days. And that makes going 100%. 88 days, 14, 17 days later, 1,000. 1,000%, 1,000. Why 1,000? Keep it 100. That corny ass fucking term, traditional corny ways. People keep it 100, right, and they do you dirty. Family, friends, partners. Keep it 1,000. Why 1,000? I want everything from you. Your mind, body, heart, soul. Sell up to the fullest. Do me wrong once, I'll drop you a ton of bricks. If for associates, I'll give you 3 chances. I'll be nice with you. After 3, no, it's a habit, it's an addiction on your side. You can't sell me a dream. Somebody else, like the old version of myself, you see him or her, go after her. Go after him. You'll destroy them. I got destroyed. There are people, once again, when you're too empathetic, you're a people pleaser. You don't have to say no. You don't have to realize boundaries. You don't have to be mean. That's your problem. So go and be the punching bag. And when you do that, be pleasing wise, and you help everybody and mother but yourself, what's up, boy? And when you want help, fucking crickets. Every single time, and you don't know why. Because you don't know how to be selfish. You don't know how to be, verbalize boundaries and shit. Yo. So, yeah. But with that said, guys, I'm about to get off. What are you doing? Kick rocks? Come on, you know the deal. Let's go. Kick rocks. Jeez Louise. So, yeah. Sorry, guys, but I gotta give this puppy a little bath before I go drop this puppy off to the new owner, potentially was. So, love y'all. I'll be on tomorrow. Sometime. I have no set time. I have no set time schedule. I just jump on and do my thing for a couple hours. Today,
how much is it when you got Rafe?
I'm sorry? What was that, Bull? Bull, what'd you say? I'm sorry. Cut out. But anyway, sorry. But yeah, so I only did 2.5 hours today, which is good. I'm sorry, 2 hours. That suffice. Like this session wise, for the most part, if you go to my, like this is a live podcast, aka live in general. So if you want all this, watch this, recap on this, watch it again, and all my recent stuff. Eventually, my YouTube and Spotify. Eventually, catch up myself. I'm like 3 years behind. So when I do start posting on Spotify, and YouTube, which they intend this week, it'll just say season 2 and the date. There, I can't do episodes. I'm so far behind in myself. So with that said, I'm one individual. Once again, what they said, free therapy, talks, relationships. I do one-on-ones. I'm a life coach. Certified, no. Respectfully, when I say it in a loving, respectful manner, I challenge all universe. All universe to the matrix. So, call you on a positive manner. If you're a life coach, certified, if therapist, counselor, certified with a man-made certificate, I don't have man-made bullshit. I just got personal experience. I tell stories. So you should know more than I do, quote-unquote, because you went to a man-made college, a man-made book, not God-made. So with that said, let's talk and vibe. I'm not better than you. At all. It's a little respect to the fullest. But if I trigger you, I did my job. That's the shit. That's how I tell therapist counselors. Nothing against you, but with that said, how you triggered by my words and the words in the body. You know these words, what they mean, because you go to school, college for that. How you, respect when I say this, how you a therapist, counselor, psychiatrist, a life coach, narcissist creator, right? And you're in a toxic relationship. You're a fucking addict. Make that shit make sense. And you're supposed to advise and guide others, so you're lying to them, hiding your bullshit behind the scenes. Why? Like, no, you should work on yourself, and you're seeking therapy. Then you should work on yourself first and foremost. And that's when when your clients trigger you, you cut them short, or you run. As soon as they leave, you run to your fucking table. Your desk, for man-made bullshit, drugs, alcohol, pills. Numb the fuck up, because it trigger your child's trauma. So why don't you work on your trauma to progress as an individual, respectfully? If not, then stay lost in life. But yes, brag about you're a therapist, you're a counselor, psychologist, you're fucking whatever you are. I'm happy for you. Really am forever. Your tree of knowledge, but in the tree of life, of your personal life, you're poor, you're soft, you're weak, you're out of shape. Why? Why are you scared to talk about your feelings, your traumas? Make that make sense. Stop worrying about others. Especially when you're giving advice, like, cool, you can be giving advice, but don't forget about yourself. If not, then you'll be in a lot of toxic relationships, you'll accept bullshit, and you give like my situation, fucking cuss out God, the higher power, like, yo, God, like, your choice free will, I already gave you, I told you that many times, no one's dark type of situations. So the door's right there, leave when they want to, or stay and accept it. I pray from that's it. That's why once again, I'm about to get off these live sessions. I love you. By the screen. Remember, don't ever feel alone. I'm out to the universe. Day by day, baby steps. Because every day above ground, you have one more day to live. That future shit, you might not wake up tomorrow. You might not wake up this weekend. You don't know. Nobody knows. So that's why every day above ground, be blessed. Count your blessings to the fullest. And from there was, try to keep working on yourself. Try to control your pet, protect your energy best as your environment. Keep it positive best as. When triggers are happening, negative, I'm sad, I'm bitter, hateful. Why? Start asking the real questions. Why am I sad? Why am I bitter? I woke up this morning, I was happy. Now it's noon and I'm sad. Well, what triggers sadness? Any negative emotions triggers what happens. Positive triggers too. No one preaches about positive triggers. Yes. Anything that makes you happy, that's positive. The sun, the moon, your job, your coworkers, your friends, that's beautiful. That's a positive trigger. Keep the positive emotion, that positive feeling best as possible. When it goes away, why? How? What caused it, So, with that said, I remember in the multi-universe, I'm always your pocket, 24/7, 365. DM me all you want, comment all you want, phone call, whatever you want to do, I respect your boundaries. I respect the fullest. I make it sound easy, but my support team, I was taught, pay it forward. They're not on social media at all. They're on social media in general, but they don't, respectfully, they don't do what I do, because there's rules in the spiritual world that I'm saying too much. I get forewarned, at least find out who the fuck you are. And when they do, X, you might not be here. I go, I'm not going to live in fear. For what reason? I love to speak to the deities. You leech, you have money, power, and fame, but you're miserable as fuck. Why? All my tattoos, that's all you. And yeah, you're mammy rich, lupa rich. In the rapper world, you're poor. Take me out, then so be it. Beat my ass, the vessel's weak, common sense. Get a paper cut, you die. Go through a breakup, spiritual emotion, mental, you die. That's common sense. You don't got to do it physically. Now, can you whip my ass with words? Can you trigger me? That's a question. You can't, then there's your problem, So with that, once again, I'm about to get off. I'll see you guys tomorrow sometime. Once again, there is no set time. I've tried that before. I'm one person. I'm too busy. Got 8 kids, co-parenting best as. I do a lot of one-on-ones. I'm very exhausted. And yes, I know I speak fast. I try and speak a lot slower, so I fluctuate. I'm mumble slur. Why? Because I want to sleep in 2-3 hours. I gotta make time for the vessel, because the vessel is weak. The vessel needs sleep. I don't. In my head, my tattoos up here, which eventually get tatted on me. Spiritual, emotion, mental. I'm a beast. I'm a god immortal. I will never die. Zeus the god? Yeah, I call it Zeus the god. Why? Because Zeus had his wife, quote unquote, right? And he had mistresses everywhere. So he had demigod and goddesses. So he felt to less. Why? Easy felt. He has no self-will. I have self-will. I'm 22 months single celibate because I choose to be, want to be. I'm always some energy. I'm not nobody. If you're not healing, prefer to be healed. This conversation we're having, or she's religious in a positive manner, but even then, I potentially might be too much for her. That's why it's called standards. If you, with that said, before I get off for standards, if you have your standards, your levels, your situation, the healing journey wise, and if you choose to lower your standards, verbalize that shit with the potential to be shut out. King, queen, I've been over the situation, so I'm going to lower my standards for you, but I'm letting you know if I'm too much for you, the door's right there. You can leave whenever you want to. Your choice, free will. I'm just letting you know. If you think you're not knowing, are you ready for this? And don't worry, you're not going to hurt my feelings. You're not going to be mean to me if you get up and leave. You thought I was ready. Cool, I told you. But it's cool. There's only 10 days in, whatever, a month in. We can stay friends and associates, figure out why it failed and stuff like that on your side. And me, I'm going to act like nothing. Respect to say this. My mother, my kids, that's the last female in this lifetime I will ever shed tears for. I don't need a partner. I want a partner. You won't ever see me, when I go through a breakup, like my last one, it was the best breakup, the healthy breakup, the best relationship I've been in my life. Healthy as fuck. And the only reason why I failed because of love language. She's traditional, I'm not traditional. That's why I failed. Everything else, pretty much in sync. So, it was healthy, beautiful. I went on my life. I'm praying, she's doing good. She got her hubby. She moved on. I'm happy for her. The intent is not to be bitter with your exes. They move the fuck on. You should be happy for them, especially in a positive manner. Everyone comes in this your life is a blessing. When they need, what's a lesson? Be a positive, negative. Especially negative. What was it? Why did it fail? What did it say? What did it do? And then when you comprehend that, the red flags, cool. Stay observant for the next potential to be. There is no red flags, If there is, you realize boundaries. Yeah, I don't like that. What? I'm not jealous, controlling. I told you in the beginning, I don't do that shit at all. So if you keep doing that, I'm letting you know, I'll get up and leave. I'm selfish. I'm not doing toxicity, because if I'm doing that, I'm not supposed to compare my ex to you, but I will go back to my exes. I will go looking for them. I know them. I lived, 7 years. My first about 12 years. The second girlfriend was 7, 8 months. I can hold their hand and guide them. So respectfully, why would I do that with you? No, I'm not doing that. So that's why I tell a story now. So love you guys. Have a good night. Take care of yourself. Facebook, love you guys. Take care. Be safe. I'm on your pocket. Don't feel alone. Likee Squad, love you. Have a good night. Be safe. I'm on your pocket. Bigo Squad, love you guys. Have a good night. Be safe. I'm on your pocket. Don't be alone. See you tomorrow. Ciao. TikTok, love you guys. Have a good night. Be safe. Take care. Be safe. Boom, boom, boom. All right, Ginger, take care. Be safe. Ciao. Thanks for being here.